Looks, fires the slant pattern. Complete. Jason Swain breaks a tackle.
It's time to kick off 3 hours of fair and honest discussions that go beyond the headlines of today's sports teams. From the Budweiser studios of 99.1, The Sports Animal. Here's a couple of guys with over 30 years of combined knowledge of Tennessee sports.
Touchdown, Tennessee! Jason Swain.
Here's Josh and Swain.
Welcome in to Josh and Swain. Thank you for being with us today. We are very excited to be with you for the next 3 hours. A lot to talk about. We'll talk sports. We'll talk football on the field and off the field, as it will affect the field once those who we talk about return to it. It's a clear and concise sentence for you, Swain. We'll talk some basketball. If you want to.
Do we need to restart the intro, Josh? need the Riverside?
No, I stand by it.
Okay.
Yeah, I stand by it.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Just, have you graded some cheese lately?
How about you guys?
Hey man, we just winning. That's all we're doing. Just being clutch.
You know, we can do this if you want to. We can just do 3 hours on the Bears' huge postseason victory.
I'm all for that, man. What a game.
The Bears are back.
What a game. I did not freak out when we were down 21-3. I did not tweet. I was about to. I did not. I said the Bears, they've done this before. They've done it against the Packers. And second half came, and my Bears got a little bit better on defense. Forced a couple 3-and-outs. Caleb Williams did what Caleb Williams has done all season long. And my head coach, that Ben Johnson, man, woo, that's my head coach right there, boy. Man, I love me some Ben Johnson.
Where is Ben Johnson on the subject of sportsmanship? You think he's a studier of the subject? You think he's one who practices good sportsmanship?
Bears won 31-27. I think he was hired to win. He can work on that, as time goes along. That's an area that they certainly can use some attention.
Yeah.
He'll get better. But he told you what he was going to do in the press conference.
He did.
He told you. And the emotions got the best of him in the handshake portion of the game. But don't make me apologize for what he said in the locker room.
Yeah, locker room's different, even though it's all recorded these days.
That's different. But,
yeah.
I mean, he can use some assistance in the sportsmanship area. I would rather say, whoa, boy, than to sick him.
Sure.
So, we okay.
Okay.
We all right, man. My team is playing like the personality of their head coach. My quarterback has a belief level that is through the roof because of Ben Johnson. So I'm good to go, man. I'm good to go.
I am happy for you. You have your Bears hoodie on today.
It's the first time I've worn it this football season.
You're in celebration mode. And you get to play the chip on your shoulder because the Bears move on to the divisional round of the NFC playoffs and will be at home as a 3.5-point underdog
Oh, I love it.
against the Rams.
Oh, I love it.
Nobody believes.
And the weather, the weather is going to be chilly on Saturday, my man.
Chilly.
It's going to be a cool, warm 16, 19 degrees. So for those L.A. boys, I hope they are ready.
Yeah, we're talking teens up there, my friend.
Oh, yeah. I hope it gets colder. I want it colder.
Right now, the projected high in Chicago, Illinois on Sunday is 19 degrees.
Oh, yeah, the low is 6. I want it colder. Yeah, man.
You think the Rams players will run out their pregame with all the shirts off?
I hope not. But I hope they do. I hope they run out there butt naked, trying to intimidate the Bears. I heard that works.
Yeah. It's been tried before to mixed results.
Yeah.
Some would say.
Woo! Yeah. So I'm feeling good, man. I'm feeling good. My Tennessee Vols winning in the defensive portal.
Yeah.
Defense.
Yep. Well, they need some defensive help. They found it over the weekend.
Yeah, absolutely, man. Chaz Coleman. It's a reason why I mentioned the distance from home. I thought that was a factor. I thought that was an advantage for Tennessee. Penn State staff being here, some of his teammates, former teammates at Penn State, recruited him. I told you I didn't care if we had the whole Penn State defense. And looks like we're trying to get it. And I'm cool with that because they were a defense that was, around the 30s and 40s? A whole lot better than our defense. So bring it on. And when you talk about Jim Nose's his defense and his system and how it can be tough to learn, what's better than bringing in a linebacker, a safety, and a couple dudes on the front to help the other guys be able to learn the defense and kind of lead the way. So I love what we're doing on the defense side of football in the portal. Defense. I don't know what we're doing offensively. It might be time for a meeting.
Well, there are questions remaining at the quarterback position. That's to be determined. I don't think it's going to be Brendan Sorsby. I don't think it's going to be Sam Levitt. We didn't think, and now know it will not be Dylan Raiola.
No, he committed to Oregon.
He's going to Oregon. It's quite a situation there.
Committed to LSU.
Levitt earlier today committed to LSU.
Here's the thing about LSU, Josh. I thought we were talking about the Bears. How did we get here? Did I do that?
Well, Bears, Tigers,
Anyways.
Lions are in the offseason.
So here's the thing about Sam Levitt. I'm cool that he is going to LSU.
Okay.
I'm not heartbroken. What I am, though, is a little frustrated.
Okay.
Because we knew the market of Sam Levitt. He was the number one portal quarterback. Sorsby went to Texas Tech, $5 million. You're going to pay big money. We bring him here. He stays here for 2 days.
He extended his stay.
Which was supposed to be a good thing. It was not a good thing. Because all it did was allow Levitt to have extra time, kill some time, before he took his Miami visit. Also, during that time, you let another head coach, one in particular, Lane Kiffin, post photos of himself, not himself, but being inside of the Knoxville airport, comes here, meets with a quarterback that was on a visit with you, and then days later gets a commitment from him. Yo, you got punked, man. We got punked. He came into our trap. And put his foot on the coffee table. He took over our trap. That's what he did. It's the optics that look bad for me. Now, a lot of questions surrounding Sam Levitt. His foot, was he going to be healthy in time? He had the surgery that was going to sideline him for 5 or 6 months. You need him for spring. He wasn't going to be available for spring. So I'm not tripping that we didn't get him. Why did you waste time bringing him in if you wasn't going to seal the deal, knowing that his market was going to be high? And then you let Lane Kiffin come up in here and basically punk us. And now, no Dylan Raiola, no Levitt. Ty Simpson, if he were to come back to college, why would he come to Tennessee? Because Miami is going to offer him $6.5 million.
How about that story?
Whereas Tennessee looks like the offer, according to some of the reports, Tennessee was offering $4 million. I'm not that great at math. All I know is that's 2.5 more at Miami than at Tennessee. So why would he even entertain coming to Tennessee for $2.5 million less than Miami? And don't give me the whole, well, he's from Tennessee, he might give Tennessee a pay cut. Dude, he went to Alabama. He could have went to Tennessee out of high school and went to Alabama, the arch rival. So that scenario doesn't look too great. Oh, okay, let's talk about Joey. Well, looks like his future is in the hands of a judge, and I don't know if he has a really good case. Like, he doesn't have a good case. It may happen, but, like, I don't like hoping in one hand and thinking, like, that's going to get us the result we want to get. I like having a good plan, a thorough plan, a plan that makes sense, and then executing that plan. I don't know what plan we got right now. It seems like the plan is to wait on Joey Aguilar. And I don't know if that plan is going to work out. Now, the Missouri transfer quarterback, Bo Pribula, listen, when healthy, I thought he was a good quarterback. But he wasn't healthy a lot. So he wasn't good a lot. That's that's my point of tweeting what I tweeted over the weekend is when I saw him play early in the season, he was pretty good. But he wasn't healthy. And so he wasn't that good. Does he have some tools? Yeah. I mean, I think when you look at his track record and what he has done, I mean, he's done more than Hendon Hooker when he came into Tennessee. And, again, I've said that Tennessee, Josh Heupel, have earned the right for us to be able to say, all right, let's wait and see what happens with transfer quarterback. He has not missed in that area. But, man, it looks like we had 2 strikes right now at the plate with a quarterback situation.
So we'll continue discussing it. 865-656-9900. Share your opinions with us as well. You can call or text as messages are coming in. We will open up the text box as we continue today's show.
The Bears.
865-656-9900. We will talk about the Bears advancing, the Raiders preparing with the number 1 overall pick in the NFL draft.
Why would we do that?
There is all kinds of anticipation in the football world.
Oh, yes.
One more NFL game to go tonight, by the way. The Steelers and the Texans. What a weekend of football it was. What a showing it was by the Indiana Hoosiers on Friday night. We'll have a lot to react to from the last few days and a lot to talk about as we look forward. We'll do so right here with our show every day, presented by Junk Beyond on Josh and Swain.
Saving you money is our second passion. Never miss a deal. Text the word SWEET to 865-656-9900.
Over 35 years, Healer has been in business. They've worked with families. They've helped homeowners fix issues that may be electrical related, HVAC, or plumbing. Most of the time, when you call a company, they don't know what it's going to cost or if they can fix it the right way. But when you call Healer, their experts are going to solve your problems quickly. The price that you are told is the price that you actually pay. No hidden fees, no surprises when you get your bill. They stand behind their work. They believe in a 100% satisfaction guarantee for their customers. So much that their motto is, happy you'll be, or the service is free. When they're on their way to your home, you'll receive a photo of the tech and a link so that way you can track them in real time. You're not wasting time, waiting around, wondering when they're going to show up at your home. You know the exact moment they pull into your neighborhood. Go online, book online. It's very easy, very convenient. That's happyhealer.com.
This has been a paid announcement.
Mission New Year cleanup has begun with the agents at Zero Res Carpet Cleaning. Only Zero Res can save your carpets with their ZR water and non-toxic cleaners safe for people, pets, as well as the planet. Now here's the deal. For a limited time, you can get 2 rooms cleaned for free with the purchase of 2 rooms. So keep your family healthy this year with Zero Res, where you can easily schedule online. That is ZeroResKnoxville.com.
Hi, I'm Zach Stinnett, third-generation owner of Stinnett Collision. As a proud supporter of Tennessee athletics, we know that every game counts. When a collision puts you out of play, we're here to get you back in the game. Family-owned since 1965, Stinnett Collision now has locations in Maryville and Sevierville. With double the space and a team of certified technicians, we'll tackle your repairs and get you back on the road in no time. Don't let a collision sideline you. Visit Stinnett Collision today.
Kicks SL 492 155 versus SL 854 490. 8,000 off MSRP. DM 45331. All offers with quick credit cannot combine offers.
You're gonna drive to Oak Ridge Nissan.
Hey, Tennessee, I wanted to say thank you for giving Oak Ridge Nissan another banner year in 2025. And now it's time for our Fresh Start sales event. Start your 2026 in a brand new Oak Ridge Nissan. Get into a Nissan Versa for $17,995 or a Nissan Kick starting at $19,995. Or how about 0% financing for 60 full months? You like New Year's resolutions? Well, how about something that actually works? Like up to $8,000 over Kelly Blue Book so we can pay off your trade no matter what you owe. If you've had a few bumps in the road, slow credit, bad credit, even recent bankruptcy, no problem. Everybody rides at Oak Ridge Nissan. I said everybody. So make that 10-minute drive to save thousands of dollars during Oak Ridge Nissan's Fresh Start sales event, because everyone knows fresh is healthier, and that's why
You're gonna drive to Oak Ridge Nissan.
Refresh your bathroom with big savings at Lowe's. Reimagine your bathroom with up to 40% off select faucets during our Bath Savings event. Need it today? Order by 2 p.m. for same-day delivery by 8 p.m. Shop for your bathroom refresh at Lowe's. We help, you save. While supplies last, selection varies by location. Same-day delivery on eligible in-stock items, subject to availability. Fees vary. Visit Lowes.com/same-day delivery for full terms.
Career changers, including veterans and active duty service members. Your transition starts here. Go from GI to IT in a matter of months. Become a certified cyber warrior with training at My Computer Career. Cybersecurity specialists are in high demand, offering IT pros great opportunities and a rewarding lifestyle while protecting our people, liberty, and treasured institutions from cyber threats. Deploy your career in IT today at mycomputercareer.edu/CWP, an elite CompTIA certification partner.
VA education benefits are available to those who qualify.
The hottest sports stories of the day, broken down to their very core with honest, informed opinions. Here's Josh and Swain on The Sports Animal.
This is Josh and Swain. Thank you for being with us. In the text box, we were asked, wonder if Lane Kiffin told Sam Levitt, if you go to UT, you'll be pumping gas the rest of your life. That's the famous Alshon Jeffrey quote. May or may not have been said by Lane himself, but Alshon Jeffrey, who was a big-time wide receiver prospect, ended up going to South Carolina. Things worked out well for him as a player. Starred for the Chicago Bears in the NFL.
Sure did. Hey, whatever Lane said to Sam Levitt, it worked.
Yes, it did. We were asked, when is Lane going to stop continually trolling us?
He's a troll.
Is what he does. Tennessee will face LSU at home November 21st.
He does that to everybody because that's what trolls do. They troll. Doesn't matter where they are, what area code they're in. Mm-hmm. He is a troll. That's what he does. So,
Ed sent us a text from Lee Summit, Missouri. Appreciate you, Ed, listening and messaging in from over in Missouri. Can we just roll with George and potentially have a quarterback back-to-back years? If not now, when? Josh Heupel's 7th year at the school, question mark. It may be that George McIntyre or Faison Brandon will start this year. We don't know what the quarterback room looks like exactly yet. Now, if it's Bo Prabula who transfers in, my guess is that he would likely be the starter. If Joey Aguilar is given an extra year, then I would bet he will be the starter. But that's still a question right now.
I mean, the answer is simple. If the coaches thought that was a good idea, they probably wouldn't bring in quarterbacks from the portal.
Right, you have to pay attention to the coach's actions. And the coach's actions are looking for other proven, experienced quarterbacks.
Which is the right thing to do. Mm-hmm. The scenario, I understand. Like, you go get a transfer quarterback, your quarterback room is going to be very pricey. Very pricey. But that is the plan that you had or didn't have, short term or long term, because this is where we are. Whether you planned it or not, this is where we are. The Nico stuff didn't work out. Whatever quarterback playing short term or long term, this is where we are. And look at the college football playoff. Julian Sand was the only young dude who was in a second year in college leading his team to a college football playoff. So if y'all want a true freshman quarterback or a first-time starting quarterback, cool. But don't get mad at Heupel if you out here losing 4 or 5 games. Like, if you want to see that, that's fine. But don't get mad at him. Don't start calling for his job. Don't complain when there's mistakes made by a first-time starter at quarterback with the schedule moved to 9 games. You cannot expect the same results that you're seeing from some of these other teams with experienced quarterbacks with a first-time starting quarterback. Now, there are cases where guys are special, but that's like 1 in every 10. You can't bank on that every single year. And you want to use Eric Ainge as an example? Cool. He didn't play during the portal time, and Eric Ainge played with about 25 NFL players. Defense was stout. Running game was stout. Passing game had a lot of dudes who play a lot of football at receiver. Like, there was not a lot of holes to help the young freshman quarterbacks go out there and play well and lead us to a berth in the SEC championship game. It ain't the same. So if that's what you want, that's cool. Just don't expect a football team more times than not to compete at a high level and find themselves in the playoffs versus schools that have already shown you that they're going old and experienced.
Who are we most impressed by right now among coaches? Kurt Cignetti, right?
Yeah.
What did he do last offseason? He went out and got Fernando Mendoza. What has he done? I say this offseason. They're obviously still playing. He's already brought in another transfer quarterback in Josh Hoover. Cignetti has decided, I've got to go get somebody that I've seen do it. And so has everybody else. There's a reason for that. So, yes, you can get guys out of high school. I'll continue to repeat, there's not just one way to do it. But what we've seen here in the last few years in this transfer and play immediately era is that the majority of the success is coming from schools going out and getting veteran, proven transfer quarterbacks.
Like, I thought Miami managed the heck out of Carson Beck on that that whole football game against Ole Miss. But what you paid for, that $4 million, was that last possession. The poise that he showed, the experience of playing in the SEC, playing on the road, playing in front of hostile environments, and being able to make the play and not do too much, that's why you paid the $4 million. And that's what made it worth it. They're playing for a national championship. Even though Carson Beck didn't have to go out there and put the team on his back, experience matters. So, again, you want a young quarterback? Cool. But it ain't fair to Josh Heupel to be talking about firing him if the young quarterback doesn't play well. Now, Josh Heupel is responsible, though, for being in this position.
Right. He's still the man in charge. He's responsible for what happens with the program.
You can make the case we shouldn't be in this position. But I think that's why he understands that, and that's why he is going to the portal. Because George has had all season to prove whether or not he should be ready to go and be considered as the starter moving forward. Well, he didn't. Alabama had 2 backup quarterbacks behind Ty Simpson. And that's why you heard reports that Ty Simpson would either go to the NFL or he would be on another team, because Alabama felt good with their other 2 quarterbacks moving forward. Tennessee, not in that position, which is why we're going to the portal. You don't see Alabama in the portal, do you? Looking for a quarterback.
How are they doing in the portal, by the way?
Oh, they're getting crushed.
Yeah.
But they're not looking for a quarterback.
Right. We were asked if news breaks, if something comes out, will you report as soon as you see something on Joey Aguilar. You betcha. I mean, we'll stop the show. But Matt Zenitz did right over the weekend. Matt Zenitz with CBS Sports does a great job covering all that is happening in the world of football, mostly right now the transfer portal. While a waiver is still being pursued and there's nothing final yet, it's currently viewed as unlikely that Tennessee quarterback Joey Aguilar will be granted an additional year of eligibility, sources tell CBS Sports. So nothing is done there. Nothing is known for sure. But Tennessee has obviously been bringing in other quarterbacks in preparation if it has to replace Joey Aguilar.
Yeah, the plan is confusing at quarterback. The plan on defense is not. Hey, there's a lot of holes to fill. Go get the guys that understand what you want to do from a schematic standpoint. I love the players that we've gotten from Penn State. I love what we've done in the portal on defense. But I do not understand the plan at quarterback.
We were asked this question: how is George McIntyre different than Nico? He's a 5-star and sat in the system for a year. If he can't play, why keep paying him?
He's different because they were ready to push Joe Milton out the door and give Nico the keys based on what he had shown them all season long in practice. George is not in that position. So just because one is a 5-star, or like George was a 5-star at one point.
Yeah, he did not finish there.
Finish as a 5-star. Nico was a 4-star, 5-star at one point, but finished as the number 1 player in the country. So a little bit different. But for, blank and giggles, we'll say they're the same, right? Both 5 stars. The difference is, go look at the actions of the coach. The actions of the coach are different here. George didn't play a lot this season, if any. They wasn't pushing Joey out to start the George McIntyre era. The Nico era started earlier because you saw what he did in practice. So, again, you can prove what you can do not just by playing in the games, but what you do in practice, what you do during the course of the week. And George hasn't done enough, and that's okay because he's still young, but he hasn't done enough for the staff to say, all right, man, here's the keys. We're rolling with you for the next couple of years. It's okay. Like, he still can be the guy because Todd Simpson wasn't given the keys that early. Dante Moore wasn't given the keys that early. There's a lot of quarterbacks that are playing right now that's playing in the NFL in their first, second years that were not given the keys year 1 or year 2. So it's okay that George wasn't, but that's the reason why where we are.
Yeah, I don't look back at Nico's one season as Tennessee starter and use that to think that George should be the guy.
No.
That would lead me to think more in the Ty Simpson, Gunnar Stockton realm of he should wait. Dante Moore needed a little bit more time to wait. He went to Oregon his second season as a backup behind Dylan Gabriel and took off his third season. So there's nothing wrong with that. Also, just to be fully accurate, because you're right, at one point George was viewed as a 5-star quarterback. He was ranked that way at one point during his last year as a recruit.
Didn't finish as a 5-star.
Right. In the final rankings, if you look at the industry ranking of On3, 24/7 Sports, ESPN, and Rivals, George ranked as the 193 overall player and the 15th ranked quarterback. Compared to Nico, he ranked in the average of all the sites. Nico was ranked the number 2 overall player and the number 2 quarterback, and he ranked as high as number 1. Yeah. George's highest individual service ranking at quarterback was number 8. The other 3 all had him in the teens.
Yeah, it's different.
So they weren't ranked the same, and every class is different, I recognize. But just for comparison's sake, at one point George was a 5-star. He signed as a 4-star quarterback, which is perfectly fine.
Still good.
Yeah, it's still good and perfectly fine that he might need more time to develop. Faison Brandon, now he is a 5-star coming in, but obviously as a true freshman. We will come back 865-656-9900 next to a guy who once ranked number 21 overall in the 2003 recruiting class. He's Jason Swain, a former Tennessee wide receiver in VFL. I'm Josh Ward. Call or text 865-656-9900 to join us on Josh and Swain.
Hey, folks, Gerald Anderson with Ted Russell Nissan. And if it'll drive, it's worth $5,500 toward the purchase of any new in-stock Nissan. That's right. Drive any old trade-in onto our lot, and you'll receive not up to, but guaranteed $5,500. Ted Russell Nissan on Kingston Pike. Retail marketing campaign, one trade-in per vehicle, all rebates included, and NMAC financing.
Time now for a Sports Animals Sports Minute.
Former Arizona State quarterback Sam Leavitt is reportedly signing with LSU after entering the transfer portal earlier this month. Leavitt is the number 2 quarterback in the transfer rankings and is choosing to play for Lane Kiffin at LSU after also taking visits to Miami, Tennessee, and Kentucky. He led the Sun Devils to a Big 12 championship and a college football playoff appearance during his first season with the program in 2024 and was named a second-team All-Big 12 selection. The NFL playoffs wildcard weekend wraps up tonight as the Steelers host the Texans at 8:15 with the winner set to take on the Patriots in the divisional round on Sunday. NBA games in action tonight, 7 o'clock. Jazz take on the Cavs, 7:30. Celtics visit the Pacers. Raptors host the Sixers, 8:30. Nets visit the Mavericks, 10 o'clock. Kings get the Lakers. And the Hornets visit the Clippers at 10:30. And the Lady Vols improved to 4-0 in SEC play with an 85-50 win at Arkansas yesterday. The Lady Vols take on Alabama on Sunday. I'm Joel Silverberg.
If a special occasion is about to pop up on your calendar, it's time for you to pop on over to South Illinois Avenue in Oak Ridge and see the jewelry store I'm always talking about. It's TK Wheeler Jewelers. They've been in business for over 50 years in the Oak Ridge community, and TK, he's celebrated it all, from sweet 16s, baptisms, special anniversaries, big birthdays, small birthdays, you name it. You can celebrate big at TK Wheeler Jewelers. You know, giving the gift of a piece of jewelry really adds an exclamation point to whatever occasion you're celebrating. And TK Wheeler has the finest of fine jewelry. We're talking diamonds, multicolored gemstone sets, classic pearl necklaces and earrings, beautiful men's and women's watches. They've got it all. But what they also have is TK himself. He is a true craftsman. Anything you're thinking of creating, he can come up with a one-of-a-kind jewelry design for you, and it's more affordable than you would think. When you need jewelry, you need my jewelry store, TK Wheeler Jewelers.
This has been a paid advertisement.
Aim it, double pump, makes it. Phillips, slammed.
It's basketball time in Tennessee. Tennessee Vols and Lady Vols single game tickets are on sale now. Make plans now to join the fun for one of the best atmospheres in college basketball this season at Food City Center. Tickets for select games are going fast. Purchase yours at allvols.com before it's too late. It's basketball time at the Food City Center. Visit allvols.com.
Hey, it's Heather Harrington. The entertaining season is upon us, and if your kitchen is not giving hostess with the mostest vibes, then it's time to call in the team from Kitchen Sales. Put a kitchen remodel at the top of your Santa wish list. Invest in making the kitchen the happy place in your home with the experienced team at Kitchen Sales. They can do projects big and small, stock or custom. They have so much variety that you can pick the perfect cabinet upgrades for your space and your budget. You can also put everything for your new kitchen together in one spot. Cabinets, countertops, backsplashes, appliances, even line out your financing. Now, I've turned into a cooking and baking homebody over the years, and our 11 by 4 foot island the Kitchen Sales team installed is perfect for all the things and all the entertaining I want to do. You can visit one of their 2 showrooms either on Hoyt Avenue near downtown Knoxville, or you can go out west in the Town and Country Circle Shopping Center. Plus, you can browse online at kitchensales.net.
This has been a paid advertisement.
Hi, I'm David Brewster from Aqua Clear Water Systems. We change people's water that changes their lives. Listen to Sherry's review. We got our new water system just over a month ago, and I cannot begin to tell you the difference it has made. Ever since we moved to our new house just over 2 years ago, I have been struggling with waxy buildup in my hair that was impossible to remove. After 2 years of dealing with this, it was time to deal with the problem. I contacted Aqua Clear, had them come out, test my water, and it was very hard. We decided to have a Connecticut water system installed. I can't believe all the changes that we've experienced. The hard water had been so incredibly damaging to my hair that I wondered if it could ever be reversed. After a few weeks of washing my hair has come back to life and is healthy again. The whole Aqua Clear team has been so helpful and nice. Don't hesitate to give them a call. You won't regret it.
Join Tyler and Will this Friday afternoon at Oak Ridge Nissan at the corner of Illinois Avenue and the Turnpike in Oak Ridge. Make that short 10-minute drive from anywhere to Oak Ridge and save thousands. This Friday afternoon, starting at 3 at Oak Ridge Nissan with Tyler and Will in 99.1, the Sports Animal.
Join the Eric Ains Show with Eric and Brian on Thursday at Miller Brothers Auto Repair and Collision Center at 7123 Tazewell Pike from 9 to noon. Oil changes and everything for your car. Check out the full-service Miller Brothers Auto Repair and Collision Center.
This report is sponsored by Aleve. Life doesn't wait, and neither should you. Aleve can help you deal with pain less throughout your day. With just one pill, Aleve lasts up to 12 hours. Don't let those aches and pains hold you back from doing what's important to you. Use as directed.
After what was a chilly start to this morning, we'll see temperatures climb into the middle 40s heading into your Monday afternoon. We've got lots of sunshine out there today. Yes, you'll need the jacket if you are spending some time outdoors. For tonight, temperatures gradually fall back into the middle 20s. From the WVLT First Alert Weather Center, I'm meteorologist Belle Oliver.
Join the Sports Animal with Josh and Swain this Tuesday as they broadcast live from the Graphic Creations in Knoxville from noon to 3, brought to you by Axiom Wealth Management. World-class solutions with tangible results, offering a tailored approach to financial security for every season of life.
Josh and Swain is brought to you by Junk Be Gone. Rent any dumpster at regular rate and get 2 extra days free. Junk Be Gone, the bee's knees of junk removal for 2 decades.
Fair, honest sports conversation from 2 guys that define credibility. Here's Josh and Swain on 99.1, the Sports Animal.
This is Josh and Swain. Thank you for being with us. Next to Jason Swain, a VFL, former Tennessee wide receiver. I'm Josh Ward. As the portal conversation continues to catch you up, Tennessee did add some defensive players over the weekend, several from Penn State. Linebacker Amari Campbell, defensive end Chaz Coleman, safety DeJuan Lane to go along with Xavier Gillum, who had committed a day or two prior at the defensive tackle position. Other guys that they've already added at safety, Quay Moss, at corner, Kyan Lee. On the offensive line, Ori Williams, kicker Cooper Ranvier, and over the weekend, Tennessee added wide receiver, punt return option Gavin Freeman from Oklahoma State. So defensive heavy so far in the portal, which is to be expected, but Tennessee looking for running back help still. And quarterback has dominated a lot of our conversation with the news earlier today. Sam Leavitt has reportedly committed to LSU, as LSU added a couple of quarterback commitments, a transfer from Elon, and then also Sam Leavitt.
I mean, it's not surprising that Sam Leavitt went to LSU. I mean, Lane Kiffin, all he has to say is, hey, man, Jackson Dart.
Mm-hmm.
You want to be the next Jackson Dart? Which quarterback is not going to say yeah, especially if you're Sam Leavitt and you were supposed to come out this year, and the only reason why you're back is because of an injury. So you're trying to be in a position that's going to help you get to the next level. So they're going to pay you what you want, and you look at what they did with Jackson Dart, you look at what they did with Trinidad Chambliss, it was pretty much a no-brainer for Sam Leavitt when you think about it like that.
Cody asked, has Bo Perbula from Missouri already visited, or will he take a visit here? He visited over the weekend. So he is a quarterback option to pay attention to. Let's say hello to Turkey Man on Josh and Swain. Turkey Man, good afternoon. Can we get a gobble-gobble here to start this Monday?
Good morning, guys.
So good. So good. Turkey Man, thank you. How are you?
I'm doing well. Pull off side of the road here to talk to you. I thought maybe I might be coming on. I really got excited about the option you guys mentioned earlier about the opportunity of the quarterback coming in, Bo, and also Joey, opportunity him coming back, both. I like that option of both because I don't care what you pay for a quarterback, they still not the $1 million man. I love the opportunity to have two guys that could either one of them could play for you at any snap. and I like the scenario of two young guns coming in and actually them slugging it out in practice and opportunities of being physical and seeing whom can pick up the reins from there. But I really like that opportunity. Yeah. Also, I remember back at Ohio State when they won a national championship, they went through three really quality quarterbacks to win that national championship. Of course, that was back when it was 4-man playoff. Anyhow, I'll let you go, guys. That's my 2 cents on that. But no matter how much you pay for a guy, he's still not the $1 million man.
Yeah, and Turkey Man, just to clarify on the quarterback situation, so we are waiting for official word on Joey Aguilar. Tennessee would not have both of those guys. They wouldn't have both Probula.
I'd love the opportunity of both. I'd love to have the opportunity of both because I know that you would not have to. You could have two for probably price of what you're trying to pay for one or more. And I like the opportunity of having both if possible.
Yeah, you're not gonna have 4 quarterbacks in the room paying, 7 figures too. That's not gonna happen. I mean,
I like the opportunity. I really do.
There's a lot of things I like, Turkey Man, that ain't gonna happen.
I was paying rather than paying $7 million for one man. That's not $1 million man. I mean, he could get hurt any minute. Than having 2 really quality quarterbacks with the opportunity of 4 for price of 1. I love that.
Yeah, but only one guy plays, and that's 3 not playing. I would rather use that money and go address the offensive line, maybe address a player that may, the portal's still open, so you may have players still get in that you may have to replace.
Yeah.
And I would use that money to go build some more depth on the defense. Texas got Cam Coleman, the best receiver in the portal. You play Texas, you might want to go get another DB, another corner. So I just don't think it would be very responsible.
Let me ask a question for you, though. Let me ask you one more question for you, though, because I like what you're saying there. But my point is this. Okay, say we take Bo and say that Joey gets cleared. Are we not going to try to take him too?
You're taking one quarterback in the portal.
I'm just asking the question. If he got free, we're going to let him, knowing what he was in the system 1 year, knowing that he's there, and we already signed this quarterback, and then the judge clears Joey. Are you saying we would not take? We wouldn't take Joey then?
Last week, you had an opportunity to have Levitt, and if Tennessee would have got a commitment from Levitt before Joey got his answer back, and if Joey was cleared, then Tennessee would have had to move on with Levitt and let Joey go somewhere else. But now that Levitt's off the board, and now the only quarterback that you've brought in that's available is Bo Probula, I don't know if Tennessee would even take a commitment from him just yet. They should wait to see what the answer is with Joey Aguilar before making any decisions. It looks like Joey Aguilar is not going to be cleared. When that is official, then you can proceed forward with your next option. But bringing in 2 transfer quarterbacks, it's just not going to happen.
What's the price would it be for this quarterback, Bo? What would be the price for him?
I mean, I would be surprised if it's not 2.5 to 3.5. I'll be surprised if it's up to 3.5. But I would say between 2.5 and 3, because I look at what Tennessee was offering Ty Simpson, according to the report from down in Alabama. I just don't see Bo commanding that much more than 3. So you already have 2 quarterbacks that you're paying a lot of money to. You can't bring in another one.
Okay. Well, my 2 cents, guys, and everybody's got it, and I'm sitting on mine in the car right now.
All right.
All right, Turkey Man. Thanks, man.
Have a great rest of the day, Turkey Man. Appreciate you. Man, those are big numbers. I don't know if it's been brought up, but you were kind of ahead of your time there, Swain.
Thanks, man. Makes me feel great.
Yeah.
I mean, I appreciate all the comments and the opinions about the quarterback position, but I think people need to pay more attention to the actions of the coaches. Right. Like instead of trying to argue this thing out with some radio dudes, look at what is happening. Look at what happened. Josh Heupel is trying to get a transfer quarterback. That is telling you that what he currently has is not enough. I mean, that's how I look at it. I think it's pretty black and white. And no matter what Georgia's rankings say, it just doesn't matter if he was a 5-star or 1-star. The actions of the coach says, I don't think we have enough. I'm trying to add to the room. That's it.
Yeah, we were. It was brought up to us. You guys keep talking about bringing in a transfer quarterback because Tennessee's coaches keep trying to bring in a transfer quarterback.
Yeah, and last time I checked, that was the most important position on the field. So that's why it's a hot topic.
If Tennessee weren't bringing in transfer quarterbacks and it was obvious that the starting position was slated for either George McIntyre or Faison Brandon as it relates to quarterback, that's what we would be talking about. But to this point, Tennessee's actions have made it very clear they're looking for help from proven, experienced quarterbacks.
Yes.
And we're still waiting to see who that might be. And if all the names that we keep bringing up keep going somewhere else or keep being unavailable, like if Joey's denied, then we'll shift the conversation to what would be next. But so far, the conversation has been more slated toward transfer options as it relates to the 2026 season. We'll continue the conversation and continue to invite your opinions and your thoughts or questions. 865-656-9900 if you'd like to join us on Josh and Swain.
Be here this afternoon at 5 for 30 uninterrupted minutes of talking sports. Breaking only to give you 30-second traffic updates and then straight back to sports. No Huddle, powered by USS, proud ball sponsor and foundation expert United Structural Systems. For all your foundation and waterproofing needs.
They guarantee their best.
Call USS. No Huddle this afternoon at 5.
Hey, it's Josh Ward. I want to tell you about Brogan Financial Wealth Management and Retirement Planning. If you go to the website, broganfinancial.com, they start laying out their mission right at the beginning. They serve people by helping their clients achieve life goals for retirement and beyond every single day at Brogan Financial. Doing so as a fiduciary, the team at Brogan Financial has a responsibility to act solely in the best interest of the client. Brogan Financial is a fee-based advisory practice with transparent fees and open communication. They serve as your partner to help you define and achieve your retirement goals for today, tomorrow, and the years to come. And they will help you along the way. They can lay out a comprehensive plan designed for you that will include investment management, income planning, tax planning, estate and legacy planning, healthcare planning, and with that, an explanation. They will clearly communicate to you every step of that plan, every way that it can help you achieve your financial goals. See how Brogan Financial can help you. Go to the website, broganfinancial.com.
This has been a paid announcement.
Rascal Flats, Life is a Highway Tour 2026. This Friday, Thompson Bowling Arena at Food City Center. Country music's greatest vocal group, Rascal Flats. Back on the road. With special guests, Chris Lane and Lauren Elena. Tickets on sale now at Ticketmaster.com. Produced by Live Nation. Rascal Flats Live.
Men all around Knoxville are celebrating the difference Men's Pro has made in their life. I'm Evan Bass, founder of the clinic. If you're struggling with ED, we want you to be able to celebrate as well. As men, we hate going to the doctor, but Men's Pro was designed to take care of men like you better. These things can get worse if untreated, but you're not alone. The medical support team at Men's Pro has your back. Today's the day to feel alive again. ED, performance issues, enhancement. We've effectively helped men jumpstart their performance comprehensively and with proven medication dialed in just for you. With same-day booking, you can meet our passionate team, and under guidance from our medical provider, you could leave with a plan that changes your life. The number one thing we hear guys say is, I forgot how I used to feel. Guys, it's time to feel amazing and crush this new year. Call my team right now and let us treat you to an unforgettable experience. Dial 865-544-8220 or go to menspronknoxville.com.
Progressive knows there are some surprisingly expensive things in life, like rugs. People say a rug would really bring the room together. And sure, you don't know what that means, but it sounds important. Suddenly you're using words like jute and sisal. Then you see the price and lose it because how can the thing you walk and spill on cost so much? So you devote your life to taken down big rug. But then you remember that switching your home and auto to Progressive could save you hundreds. So, looks like Big Rug is safe. For now. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company, affiliates, and other insurers. Not available in all states.
Shop the Sherwin-Williams Winter Sale and get 30% off paints and stains January 9th through the 19th. Whether you're refreshing your interior or exterior, we've got the colors to bring your vision to life. And with delivery, getting everything to your door is easier than ever. Shop online or visit your neighborhood Sherwin-Williams store. Retail sales only. Some exclusions apply. See store for details. Delivery available on qualifying orders.
7. Can't get the number 7 out of my head.
Why?
I was starving, so I stopped in Kenjo and grabbed a Super Granddaddy, and it was only $7.
Oh, yeah. A 2-foot-long Super Granddaddy sub piled high with 5 kinds of meat, cheese, tomato, and onion can feed up to 4 people, and it's just $7. That's just $1.75 a person.
I love Kenjo math.
Especially when it involves a $7 2-foot-long Super Granddaddy sub. Come on, let's go to Kenjo and get another $7 Super Granddaddy.
I'm Pat Boyle here to help you beat the books with Sports. The Steelers host the Texans to finish off Wild Card Weekend, and I know what you're thinking. Tomlin's team's about to go one and done again, and we'll be having the same debate we've had for the last 5 years. Not so fast, my friend. The last 2 playoff matchups for Tomlin, Russell Wilson versus Lamar Jackson, and Mason Rudolph versus Josh Allen. This time, it's Aaron Rodgers versus C.J. Stroud. And Pittsburgh's won how many games in a row at home on Monday night? I'll take the points with the Steelers. I'm Pat Boyle. Bet smarter and beat the books. Download the BetMGM app today.
This new year, get started on your next success with University of Maryland Global Campus. Apply by February 11th and get your application fee waived. An accredited state university, UMGC offers online and hybrid classes, along with more than 135 degrees and certificates in fields like business, cybersecurity, healthcare, and more. Gain the skills you need to achieve your career goals. Get your application fee waived through February 11th. Learn more at umgc.edu. Certified to operate in Virginia by Chef.
This is Josh and Swain. Thank you for being with us in the final segment of hour number 1. We're with you until 3 o'clock today. 865-656-9900 as we're presented every day by Junk Begon. We'll see if anything transpires with Bo Pribula visiting Virginia as well. He had already taken visits to, I believe, Virginia Tech, Nebraska, Washington, Georgia Tech, then Tennessee over the weekend, and now Virginia, which had a strong season in the ACC. Taking a look at Pribula, who began his career at Penn State, transferred last offseason to Missouri, started there this season, dealt with injury during the season, and now is looking for a new home in 2026.
Hey, man, the kid's mobile. He can spin it a little bit. He just wasn't healthy, and he wasn't able to play hurt and play well. He just didn't look great when he was hurt. But when he was healthy, I got a chance to watch Missouri play early in the season. I was kind of impressed. I do wonder if there's any connection with some of our Penn State staff members, him being from the state of Pennsylvania. He was at Penn State. Do they feel like, hey, we know him a little bit, this is what you can expect from him? Why didn't it work out at Missouri? Why did he leave? I mean, these are questions that I have, but I'm not going to sit on here and say that he's just not good. But I thought when healthy, he was pretty good. Again, he just wasn't healthy a lot last season, which means he wasn't good a lot.
Yeah, Jim Knowles would have also scouted Pribula because while he was the backup to Drew Aller, Pribula played. He's a very good athlete and a good runner, so he was a part of Penn State's offense as the backup quarterback coming into games and running the football.
Yeah.
So Knowles has familiarity coaching against Pribula while the DC at Ohio State.
Yeah. And again, look what Josh Heupel did with Joey Aguilar. When we watched the Joey Aguilar film from Appy State, I don't know about you, but I was like, I don't know, man. I don't know. Hendon's film, Joe Milton's film. I don't know. You mean tell me that Josh Heupel can't have success with Pribula? He can, but here's the issue for people, and I don't think they're wrong. I get it. You're entering year 6. You shouldn't be in the position to even be in the market for Bopa Bueller. You should be in a better situation. I think that's why a lot of people are frustrated, and that I understand.
So we'll continue the conversation as the question remains, what will happen at quarterback? We have several players to talk about that have committed to Tennessee on the defensive side to come in, several from Penn State, having played for Jim Knowles, and some of the assistants now on Tennessee staff as well. We will continue the conversation for 2 more hours. You can join us by calling or texting 865-656-9900. Jason Swain is here, a VFL and former Tennessee wide receiver. I'm Josh Ward. We'll be here until 3 o'clock. We appreciate you hanging out. We appreciate all the interaction as we continue today's show right here on Josh and Swain.
Join Eric Ainge and Brian Rice live from Ted Russell Ford on Parkside Drive for a Ted Russell Tuesday. The plan is to start the year strong, so check out the New Year's specials on their big variety of new and pre-owned vehicles. Ted Russell Ford, your super dealer.
Yeah, Ted Russell Ford, your super dealer, #1 volume Ford dealer in East Tennessee, where I have shopped, where my family has purchased vehicles on multiple occasions. They have the end of model year savings still available right now. We are now here in the year 2026. They are ready to move out all of the 2025 models that remain. So it's a great time to shop for Ford F-150 trucks with their Super Duty options that they have. If you're looking for an SUV, they have many great options available with the Ford Escape, the Ford Explorer. The Ford Expedition is a wonderful large family SUV option. You can shop online at tedrussellford.net. Learn more about the savings that they have. See all the different options that they have available. I mentioned all the vehicles that are in stock. You can search specifically for what you are looking for on the website, tedrussellford.net. Remember, they have 2 locations on Kingston Pike and Parkside Drive, so 2 locations for you to shop, and you can start how I started. Go online to the website, tedrussellford.net.
This has been a paid announcement.
Hey, Knoxville, it's your local State Farm agent, Josh Hemphill. When you combine State Farm home and auto insurance, you save an average of $889. Contact the Josh Hemphill team right here in Farragut at 865-675-3999.
Is your advisor making more money from your portfolio than you are? This is Eric Ainge from The Eric Ainge Show on 99.1 The Sports Animal and host of the Organized Investor Show with Jerry Goodman and Megan Hubbard from Tennessee Wealth Management. Learn how a 2% improvement from lower fees by avoiding mutual funds may materially improve your financial future. For the first 9 months of 2025, the 210 accounts this team manages averaged a net return of 33.2%, and that's 3.5 times more than the Dow. Their 5-year track record is 18.3% per year, which is 7 points better than the Dow. To learn things your advisor will never tell you, you got to listen to the Organized Investor Show every Saturday at 11 a.m. and every Sunday at 9 a.m. on News Talk 98.7. You can also listen at theorganizedinvestor.com on your favorite podcast player, podcast page, The Eric Ainge Show as well. Past performance is no guarantee of future results, and returns will vary depending on investment objectives and tolerance for risk.
Presenting a Gain Flings love story. Dear love of my life, we were on the 12B bus this morning when I caught a whiff. A scent so fresh, so life-changing, I had to find its source. Alas, I didn't know if you were the woman in the pink freshly washed cardigan or the retired mailman next to me, but I knew one of you was my soulmate. Ah, the scent of Gain Flings. Try Gain Flings with OxyBoost and Febreze.
With the new IHOP value menu, $6 is all it takes to go to your happy place, where stacks of pancakes with bacon and eggs are just $6 every day. French toast, sausage, and eggs are, you guessed it, $6. And fluffy omelets come with a side of pancakes and only cost $6. Go to your happy plates every day at IHOP. $7 in some locations. Available every day for a limited time at participating restaurants in the U.S. Hours may vary. No substitutions. Not valid with other discounts or promotions. Prices may vary.
You already know that Miller Brothers Auto Repair offers services from transmissions and engines to oil change and routine maintenance. What you may not know is Miller Brothers Collision Center can handle all your collision repair needs. Our certified technicians will make your damaged car look brand new. We accept all insurance. If you bend it, we can mend it. Miller Brothers is located on Tazewell Pike right here in Knoxville, and we're proud supporters of the Tennessee Vols. Call us at 689-5072. That's 689-5072.
From the Budweiser Studios, this is WNML AM Knoxville, WNML FM Friendsville, streaming worldwide on 99.1 thesportsanimal.com and on the Sports Animal app. We are 99.1 The Sports Animal.
This is a Westwood One Sports Minute.
This is Nick Costos with a Sports Minute sponsored by Old Trapper Beef Jerky. Old Trapper, what's your beef? Don't be surprised if the Green Bay Packers move on from head coach Matt LaFleur sooner rather than later. The second half collapse on Saturday in the playoff game at their hated rival, the Chicago Bears, was something else. Feels like these two sides are headed for a breakup. He will immediately be one of the most coveted coaches available. I'm Nick Costos.
Presented by Robinhood.
He crosses, spins, pulls up.
With Robinhood Prediction Markets, buy or sell your predictions all game long. No house odds, just you versus the market. Put your sports IQ to work. Trade every shot, block, steal, run, and moment that shifts the game. With Robinhood Prediction Markets, trade every play. Visit Robinhood.com/predict to start trading. Futures and cleared swaps trading involves significant risk and is not appropriate for everyone. Event contracts are offered by Robinhood Derivatives LLC, a registered futures commission merchant and swap firm.
Febreze. New Febreze Air Mist has 50% more odor fighters and up to 30% more fragrance than the old formula. So now you can take on 100% more stinky odors, like sweaty gym bags, greasy cooking smells, and the after effects of the dog rolling around in something. Just spray, and new Febreze Air instantly restores just clean freshness. Smell you later, odor. Breathe happy, Febreze, la 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 la.
Josh and Swain is brought to you by Junk Be Gone. Rent any dumpster at regular rate and get 2 extra days free. Junk Be Gone, the bee's knees of junk removal for 2 decades.
Welcome into hour number 2 of Josh and Swain. Thank you for being with us. Jason Swain is here, a VFL, a former Tennessee wide receiver, and a fan of the still alive Chicago Bears, preparing now for the divisional round of the NFL playoffs in the NFC.
Survive in advance, baby.
That's how it works.
Survive in advance. I don't care about how ugly it looks. The Rams had an ugly showing against the Panthers, but they survived, we survived, and now we meet up. I hope the weather is colder this weekend as the highs point to 19 degrees. I want it to be 19 below zero is what I want, because I want to see how those L.A. boys handle some cold weather. And Matthew Stafford's finger hurt a little bit from hitting his hand on the helmet in the Panthers game. So let's go.
That's one of those things where when I see it happen, I wonder, how does any quarterback survive? Josh Allen hit his hand on a helmet yesterday. He suffered an unlimited amount of injuries. I think yesterday Josh Allen did still wield the Bills to a victory in the end. But I see it happen, and I wonder, how does it not happen every other play? A quarterback's hand landing down on the helmet, and then they have to just deal with it.
Yeah, it stinks. That's why in practice, defensive players, not only can they not hit the quarterback, but you get cussed out if you get even close to them.
Right.
Because of the possibility of them hitting their hand on your helmet. I mean, it can sideline a quarterback. Just a simple tap on the helmet with your hand. That's it. Because that throwing hand is priceless.
But as a competitor, don't you want Matthew Stafford to be...
No, I want to advance. I want to advance, Josh. That's it. I just want to advance. I don't care who's the quarterback. I want the conditions to favor us. So I don't want good players to play. I want the weather to be in our favor. I want the officials to be in our favor. I just want to advance. You're not going to guilt trip me. It ain't going to work. Josh, we could have drafted Patrick Mahomes one year and drafted Mitchell Trubisky. We went out, we drafted Justin Fields. We thought that was going to work. It didn't work. We have been losing to the Packers for decades. Don't come to me talking about some moral high ground standard I should be on for winning. I just want to win, Josh. That's all. That's it.
Trubisky's still playing in the league just like Mahomes is. Jury's still out on how
he's on a team, Josh.
Yeah.
That's not playing.
There is a difference.
There is a difference.
Tennessee has 2 scholarship quarterbacks on the team that we know will compete in the spring. George McIntyre and Faison Brandon. Beyond that, we don't know. So we're waiting to see. That has been the largest point of our conversation in the first hour. It will continue to be with news this morning of Sam Leavitt committing to LSU. We're monitoring Joey Aguilar's status and seeking an extra year of eligibility. We're monitoring Bo Pribula with a visit to Virginia and what other decision he might be trying to make as soon as he might be able to. And we've discussed defensive commitments for Tennessee. Amari Campbell, Chaz Coleman, DeJuan Lane, Xavier Gillum from Penn State. Also in the secondary, Quay Moss, Kyan Lee. Offensive lineman Ori Williams from LSU. Some Tennessee LSU trades.
Yeah.
Jordan Ross goes to LSU, and then over the weekend, William Satterwhite, who was a backup center for Tennessee this season, also committed to transfer to LSU.
Yeah. Yeah. One school said no to the players', I won't say demands, but what they preferred as far as payment, and that players got into the portal, and those players went somewhere else. We don't know if LSU paid Jordan Ross what he wanted here or paid Satterwhite what he wanted here, but it's an opportunity for themselves. So we'll see what happens when LSU plays, and we'll definitely see them here in a couple months when they come back to Knoxville.
We're seeing more players transferring from Tennessee land at higher profile programs probably this offseason than we did last year, right?
Yeah.
Jacoby Thomas went to Miami.
Yeah.
But a lot of times it was guys dropping down probably a tier or more from where Tennessee is, but multiple guys just mentioned going to LSU. Ricky Gibbs going to Texas A&M. Now, you could argue this is dropping down, but it's more of, I'm guessing, what he was able to get financially. Lance Hurd goes to Kentucky, so he stays in the SEC. But also Tennessee is landing guys from big programs. 4 guys from Penn State. Kyan Lee is from Auburn. Quay Moss, a quality prospect transferring from Kansas State. Ori Williams is from LSU. So Tennessee is also recruited from major programs. But just I think more guys this offseason leaving to go to high-profile programs. Caleb Herring will land at a high-profile school than we've seen in the last couple of years.
Yeah. I mean, Tennessee just couldn't justify paying him for 14 tackles in the year and 4 sacks, and those sacks came early in the season and the production dropped off. So Tennessee has money. Tennessee's willing to pay a lot of money. I'm sure they paid a lot for Chaz Coleman because, I mean, he was the best edge player in the country. And if you can trade Chaz Coleman for Jordan Ross, I think you probably would do that 10 times out of 10. Again, I don't know how much Tennessee paid him. I'm pretty sure it's a lot. But, again, we'll see how this defense staff will develop the players that they're getting from the portal and the players that they inherited when they took over the job from, Penn State, guys who are already on campus.
Does Gaston Gaspipe Moore have eligibility left? I believe he's out.
Man, he might be still dizzy from the bowl game. He got rocked.
He took a big hit in that one. Boo Carter to Colorado.
What? I am shocked. I am flabbergasted, Josh.
It was a difficult one to predict.
We should have put a crystal ball prediction on him going to Colorado in the preseason.
We should have.
Everyone knew that was going to happen. A lot of people didn't think that Boo Carter would make it, and when he didn't make it, he was going to Colorado. Good luck to him, though. You know how much the offer was? Or how much he getting paid at Colorado?
Less than he was getting at Tennessee?
Well, yeah. Word is that Vandy offered $120. Colorado offered $200. He was paid almost 4 times more than that at Tennessee.
Is it a good thing or a bad thing or maybe a mix for fans to hear and see reports of these numbers?
It depends. I mean, there's certain numbers I don't want to know. I mean, I don't go and dig, and I mean, I find out and I'm told, but I don't try to go dig and find out the numbers because they do affect your opinion of that player and expectations of that player. So, I mean, we're seeing it with basketball, Josh.
Yeah, that could have gone better on Saturday for Tennessee. It's one game, and hey, last year, Tennessee at Florida, it went very poorly. And it still ended up being a great season. This season, I think, has included more inconsistencies. That's fair to say. Everybody would acknowledge that. So Tennessee 11-5 after the loss to Florida on Saturday, a 91-67 win for the Gators, as Tennessee will look to bounce back at home tomorrow night against Texas A&M.
This basketball team, man. I don't have the answers of what they need to do, because players that you thought you can roll with and rock with just have it. I'm not talking about Nate Ament. I'm talking about some of the other, perimeter players outside Jacoby Gillespie. Like, you thought they would give you more, and they just haven't been able to do it. And so it's a lot of pressure on Jacoby Gillespie. I mean, my goodness, the freedom that he has, the confidence. I mean, he's playing well, and I know, like, defensively, it may take something out of him because offensively he doesn't have a lot of help. But, man, and then the post players. I mean, too many guys down low no-showed against Florida. And to go into that game as a top offensive rebounding team in the country and to get dominated on the glass like that was discouraging, man. They punked us. It was discouraging to see.
Tennessee dropped to number 24 in the Associated Press poll.
We holding on, ain't we?
Yeah, and that is 90 straight weeks ranked in the AP poll. My guess is that Tennessee needs to go 2-0 this week, which I think Tennessee probably will. But to stay in the top 25, as Tennessee will have 2 home games tomorrow night against Texas A&M, and then Saturday home for Kentucky.
Let me tell you something here, Tennessee players. Chris Lofton will be in the building. You have an opportunity.
We've been down this road.
Hey, we're going down it again. You don't lose to Kentucky at home when Chris Lofton's in the building. My man got his jersey hanging up high. He's going to be on the call. You better show up against a Kentucky team and get the win versus a Kentucky program that right now have more questions than answers. They are in worse shape than us, and they spent more money than us. You better beat Kentucky at home. You better not lose to Kentucky at home in front of Chris Lofton. You better not.
Yeah, 2 seasons ago when his jersey went up into the rafters and the players on the court didn't really back up the type of performance that was expected in a loss, you called for an apology letter to be written from the team.
Yeah, I did. Was I wrong?
You were not.
Yeah. I just think when you are in the presence of greatness and legends, you should put your best foot forward.
Mm-hmm.
Like, that's how you show your respect, is you go out there, you play like they would have played. You get a win. Like, I hate when the Peyton Mannings come back to games and the legends come back to games and we lose. Not only lose, but don't look like we are supposed to look. Because you can't win all of them. But, like, don't be getting out there. Don't go out there and get blown out. Not showing up for the first 5 minutes, they go up by double digits. Like, that can't happen.
Joey asked in the text box, can we just keep the focus to the portal or perhaps baseball season? Long way to go. It is a marathon sport. Basketball is, but everybody will recognize, fans, media, Rick Barnes and his team, it's an important week. 2 home games, need to play well at home. When Tennessee had to respond last week against Texas, Tennessee responded with a double-digit win. They will look to respond against Texas A&M coming up tomorrow. We'll come back, 865-656-9900. If you'd like to be part of the show, you can call or text in at that number, 865-656-9900. We are presented by Junk Be Gone, East Tennessee's junk removal specialist, as we continue on Josh and Swain.
They say the best things in life are free. Streaming 99.1 The Sports Animal proves it. Always on, always free.
Mission New Year cleanup has begun with the agents at Zero Res Carpet Cleaning. Only Zero Res can save your carpets with their ZR water and non-toxic cleaners safe for people, pets, as well as the planet. Now here's the deal. For a limited time, you can get 2 rooms cleaned for free with the purchase of 2 rooms. So keep your family healthy this year with Zero Res, where you can easily schedule online. That is ZeroResKnoxville.com.
Revitalize your bathroom with big savings at Lowe's. Get up to 40% off select vanities and free delivery during our bath savings event. Plus, get up to 40% off select shower heads. No matter what style you're looking for, we've got you covered. Shop for your bathroom refresh at Lowe's. We help, you save. While supplies last, selection varies by location.
Career changers, including veterans and active duty service members. Your transition starts here. Go from GI to IT in a matter of months. Become a certified cyber warrior with training at My Computer Career. Cybersecurity specialists are in high demand, offering IT pros great opportunities and a rewarding lifestyle while protecting our people, liberty, and treasured institutions from cyber threats. Deploy your career in IT today at mycomputercareer.edu/CWP, an elite CompTIA certification partner.
VA education benefits are available to those who qualify.
Men all around Knoxville are celebrating the difference Men's Pro has made in their life. I'm Evan Bass, founder of the clinic. If you're struggling with ED, we want you to be able to celebrate as well. As men, we hate going to the doctor, but Men's Pro was designed to take care of men like you better. These things can get worse if untreated, but you're not alone. The medical support team at Men's Pro has your back. Today's the day to feel alive again. ED, performance issues, enhancement. We've effectively helped men jumpstart their performance comprehensively and with proven medication dialed in just for you. With same-day booking, you can meet our passionate team, and under guidance from our medical provider, you could leave with a plan that changes your life. The number one thing we hear guys say is, I forgot how I used to feel. Guys, it's time to feel amazing and crush this new year. Call my team right now and let us treat you to an unforgettable experience. Dial 865-544-8220 or go to menspronoknxville.com.
Hi, I'm Zach Stinnett, third-generation owner of Stinnett Collision. As a proud supporter of Tennessee athletics, we know that every game counts. When a collision puts you out of play, we're here to get you back in the game. Family-owned since 1965, Stinnett Collision now has locations in Maryville and Sevierville. With double the space and a team of certified technicians, we'll tackle your repairs and get you back on the road in no time. Don't let a collision sideline you. Visit Stinnett Collision today.
Between all the holiday parties,
weekend tailgates,
and family get-togethers,
we've been overindulging a little more than usual over the holidays. But now, we are starting the new year off on a healthier note by taking active liver supplements from New Nordic every day.
Active Liver contains a powerful blend of turmeric, milk thistle, and globe artichoke extract, all natural ingredients that help protect the liver so that it can protect you from toxins. It's like giving my body a daily detox. I've never felt better, and my energy is through the roof.
And my doctor is already impressed with how much better my numbers are looking. So if better health, more energy, and detoxing your body are some of your priorities this year, get Active Liver today and start the year off knowing you're giving your liver some well-deserved relief.
Active Liver is available online at Amazon or NewNordicUSA.com. Or pick some up today at your local CVS, ShopRite, Meijer Grocery. Are now available at Wegmans. New year, new you, new Nordic.
This is Josh and Swain. Thank you for being with us. A text regarding last segment's conversation. Do we not remember what happened January 2025 against Florida? We flipped the script 1 month later. Let's not panic. Totally agree in terms of don't panic. And last year, Tennessee had a bad showing at Florida. Played a lot better as the season went along. Went to the Elite Eight. Now this is a different team. Everybody recognizes. And this year's team has had more issues leading up to what we saw this past Saturday.
Don't even try it.
But yes, it's just January 12th, Swain.
Don't try that. Don't try that.
Okay.
Tennessee was the number one team in the country at Florida last year.
Yep.
Was undefeated.
That's right.
And Florida did something to us that no one had done. We had played our worst of the season that no one else saw. It was the first time that happened all season long. We've seen us play like this several times away from the Food City Center. So I agree not to panic per se. It is a long season. You can flip the script when you play them at home this year against Florida. You can be a different team at the end of February than you are right now. But these are some glaring issues that we saw versus Florida, that we also saw versus Arkansas, that we also saw versus Syracuse, that we also saw in other games that we lost. You're turning the ball over way too much. You're not hitting free throws. You're not making shots from the perimeter outside Jacoby Gillespie, and our post players cannot disappear when we on offense. Like, that has to be fixed quick, fast, and in a hurry. Because again, when you go through a season, it's harder because your scouting report goes around the league. People know how to play you better. Just like Tennessee's offensive football. It became harder later in the season because people started playing you the same way that teams earlier played you. And now, if you don't make an adjustment, it gets harder for you to have success. We're getting played a certain type of way on the hardwood because Jacoby Gillespie is our best shooter and the only shooter from the perimeter right now. And they're packing the paint. It makes it harder for guys to have driving lanes because when you look at, our guards, Bishop Boswell, he's a slasher. That's where he's good at. He's not a shooter. But you got to have the lanes open to be able to have the room to slash and go to the basket. He shows his ability to attack the basket and transition. But in the half court, he don't have those same holes because the paint's clogged down. We don't have big men that can step out and really shoot it to open up the lane. I can't wait to talk to Ron Slay tomorrow. I can't wait to talk to him.
Don't miss the sleigh ride tomorrow, 1 to 2 o'clock.
I cannot wait. Now, I love my basketball now.
Yeah.
I'll be locked in watching them play. But the concern after losing to Florida this year should be greater than the concern of losing to Florida last year. Again, we were the number one team in the country when we lost to Florida. You are in position to be unranked with one more loss. It's a little bit different.
Ron Slay, the speaker at the Big Orange Tip-Off Club today, by the way.
I know. He's
right down the road.
He might as well come in and do the sleigh ride today.
He could.
And tomorrow.
Got to go 2-0 this week. Texas A&M and Kentucky both at home.
Man.
Got to go 2-0.
Yeah, you got to win. Which, you're at home. This team plays different at home. A&M, listen, under the first-year coach, they'll be feisty. They've got a big-time win on the road already. They shot the lights out of the ball against Auburn. You got to protect the three. You can't overcommit, and leave shooters open. And then Kentucky, I don't care how bad Kentucky has been throughout the season, you're going to get the best Kentucky. Just go ahead and book it. Be ready for that. They got some guys who are banged up. They got some guys that are really questioning whether or not they want to play through adversity. And so it's going to be a good opportunity for Tennessee.
Now back to the portal.
All right, let's do it.
I'm curious your answer to this question.
All right.
This is from Michael in Illinois, who we appreciate greatly. Doesn't the quarterback situation with portal quarterbacks prove that signing high school quarterbacks is the way to go for consistency? It does not seem sustainable to rely on portal quarterbacks every year.
Miami has won with Cam Ward. Didn't get to the playoffs, but was right there on the edge. And then this year they're playing for a national championship with 2 portal quarterbacks back-to-back. Indiana got Mendoza from Cal and won the Heisman, and he's playing for a national championship. Oregon, semifinals. They have a transfer quarterback. Ohio State last year won championship, transfer quarterback. So, I mean, Alabama didn't have a transfer quarterback, but he was a guy that didn't play until his, third year in the program?
Fourth year.
Fourth year in the program. Thank you for even making my point even better. So, I mean, I think the old school way is to go out and get a quarterback from high school and let that quarterback sit multiple years or a year if they're willing to do that. The problem is guys are not willing to do that as much anymore. But I do think a guy like Faison Brandon understands the value of sitting a year, considering he was hurt a lot in this last year in high school. I think George McIntyre understands the benefit of sitting for, his first year. I don't know about how he feels about sitting second year. He doesn't have to sit his second year. If he beats out whoever Heupel brings in, then hey, good for you. You don't have to sit on the bench if you're George McIntyre. You can do what Russell Wilson did when he was drafted in the 3rd round by the Seattle Seahawks after the Seahawks signed Matt Flynn to a big deal when he was a backup quarterback with the Green Bay Packers. And when Aaron Rodgers was hurt, he went in, tore it up, did a really good job, and Seattle Seahawks said, we're going to make him our starter. And they paid him a lot of money, and they drafted Russell Wilson. And said, all right, we're going to let those guys battle out. The best man wins. It was Russell Wilson. Matt Flynn never played. So if you're George McIntyre, you understand why Tennessee is going out and looking at a quarterback to get them in the portal, but that don't mean you can't win the job. Mm-hmm. That don't mean you don't have to play. Win the job. You have the advantage. I said the same thing about Merklinger when we got Joey Aguilar. Merklinger had the advantage. He had been here for a year. He knew the offense. He had the advantage. If you are George, you have the advantage over anyone right now, over Faison Brandon and whoever comes in from the transfer portal. You got to go do what you got to do. You got to gain weight. You got to maintain that weight. You got to get stronger. You got to be on your playbook. You got to be really good with the receivers. I know for a fact that him and the receivers are going to spend time together, throwing and getting on the same page. He has the advantage right now. He just has to go capitalize on it. Bet on yourself and win.
Chris, any word on Joey Aguilar's status? If he's granted another year, would he be the first player in Tennessee history to participate in Senior Day twice? I'm not really sure with football. There's so many. John Fulkerson, remember, he had a big Senior Day in basketball, came back.
Yeah, we kissed the floor. Mm-hmm. And then did it again, all right? Listen, man, college football's crazy right now, so I'll be cool with it.
Trinidad Chambliss about to go to court. So we'll see what happens there, as the NCAA has denied his request for a 6th year.
Yeah, the NCAA, man, they're denying stuff out here when it comes to football players, and I'm not mad at them for doing that. I mean, I think.
Yeah, there are a lot of things to get upset with the NCAA over. I don't think denying 6th and 7th year requests is on the list.
Yeah, I'm cool with them denying them, honestly. I mean,
Chandler Morris went for a 7th year at Virginia. I don't fault the players, to be clear, for going for the extra year.
Get a job, Chandler. Get a job. 7th year, no. Get a job. It's somebody else's turn. My goodness, man. My gosh. Remember back in the day, elementary school, you would stand in line to go to the water fountain, and you'll be second in line, and the person in front of you was gulping all the water. Like, bro, can you save some for the rest of us? Like, we're thirsty too. You're taking all the water. All the water. We're thirsty. 7 years is too much. There's high school players. There's college players. It's their turn, bro. Go update your LinkedIn account. Go get a job, brother. Go get a job. That my Dan Hawkins rant?
I like it.
Go get a job, brother. You want a 5th year? Cool. 6 year? 7? No. You being greedy, man. You being greedy.
Saw Fernando Mendoza. He likes to get on LinkedIn. I think that's his social media of choice.
That's it. I think that and YouTube is what.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's all you need, really, as a college athlete, man. You don't need to get on Instagram or Twitter or Facebook, man. Ain't nothing but negativity there.
Can you say Van Wilder? Says Mike. Yep, he was around for a while. What do we think about Mendoza in Vegas? Is that going to be an interesting match?
I love that match. Yeah, I love what Vegas has the opportunity to do. I mean, the roster is a hot mess, but got a good chance to get a good coach. Great pool of candidates out there. And then Mendoza, I think, is I won't say a can't-miss prospect because he can always go there and fail, but, like, he is a can't-miss choice.
It'd be surprising if he's a bust.
Yeah, like, he's the choice.
Yeah. Because I've heard the idea of, man, Mendoza, he'd be a funny fit in Vegas. I don't want somebody who fits. I don't fit to be what happens there.
No. We need something. You need something different than the norm in Vegas. You need something. You need some responsibility.
Yeah, that would be good.
You need an adult in the room at quarterback.
Yeah. More good players would also be important, but it starts at number 1, where the Raiders are standing by. We'll come back 90 minutes. We're standing by for your calls or texts at 865-656-9900. Thank you for being with us on this beautiful, sunny Monday afternoon as we continue with our show presented by Junk Be Gone on Josh and Swain.
You can now enjoy UT Sports on TV while hearing the Vol Network play-by-play on the Sports Animal timed with it. Here's how to sync it up. We delay the Sports Animal radio broadcast just a bit, so when the game reaches kickoff, tip-off, or first pitch, pause your TV, then listen to the Sports Animal broadcast. At the moment the game starts on the radio, release pause on your TV. Now you're in perfect sync, watching the action while hearing the Vol Network call live on 99.1, the Sports Animal. It's the best seat in the house, your house.
Join John and Vince this Friday morning at Oak Ridge Nissan at the corner of Illinois Avenue and the Turnpike in Oak Ridge. Make that short 10-minute drive from anywhere to Oak Ridge Nissan and save thousands. This Friday morning from 6 till 9 at Oak Ridge Nissan with John and Vince in 99.1 The Sports Animal.
Time now for a Sports Animals Sports Minute.
Former Arizona State quarterback Sam Leavitt is reportedly signing with LSU after entering the transfer portal earlier this month. Leavitt is the number 2 quarterback in the transfer rankings and is choosing to play for Lane Kiffin at LSU after also taking visits to Miami, Tennessee, and Kentucky. He led the Sun Devils to a Big 12 championship and a college football playoff appearance during his first season with the program in 2024 and was named a second-team All-Big 12 selection. The NFL playoffs wildcard weekend wraps up tonight as the Steelers host the Texans at 8:15 with the winner set to take on the Patriots in the divisional round on Sunday. NBA games in action tonight, 7 o'clock. Jazz take on the Cavs, 7:30. Celtics visit the Pacers. Raptors host the Sixers, 8:30. Nets visit the Mavericks, 10 o'clock. Kings get the Lakers, and the Hornets visit the Clippers at 10:30. And the Lady Vols improved to 4-0 in SEC play with an 85-50 win at Arkansas yesterday. The Lady Vols take on Alabama on Sunday. I'm Joel Silverberg.
Hey, it's Josh. I want to tell you about Amish Elegance Fine Custom Furniture. They have a beautiful 4,200-foot showroom floor at 613 North Campbell Station Road. They are updating and refreshing that showroom floor as we speak. So through Thursday, they're updating the showroom there. If you would like to see what they have available, you can make an appointment through Thursday. Really, you can call, set up an appointment anytime. But especially over the next 4 days through Thursday as they update the showroom, go to the website. You can also learn about everything that they have, everything they can do, what they can build for you at Amish Elegance. The website is AmishElegance.com. Everything from Amish Elegance Furniture is bench-made. The furniture is handcrafted. They can customize anything to the specifications you are looking for, the type of wood, the color, the exact dimensions. They can do it all for you. They hand those plans that they help you design over to the families they work with, the Amish families they work with, to then build a beautiful piece of furniture for you. Call or stop by the website to set up an appointment. Go to the website to see what they can do for you at AmishElegance.com.
This has been a paid announcement.
I'm John Morgan of Morgan & Morgan. After suffering an injury, you may face many hard questions. What will tomorrow bring? Which firm should I choose to represent me and my family? At Morgan & Morgan, we will hold your hand every step of the way. From our one-click sign-up, mobile apps, and 24/7 availability, we make it easy to get your case started right from the comfort of your couch. All firms are not the same. The choice is easy. Morgan & Morgan, for the people. Injured? Dial pound law.
Morgan & Morgan, 150 4th Avenue North, Nashville, Tennessee. Tennessee lawyer will handle Tennessee cases. Prior results do not guarantee a similar outcome.
Your home isn't just where life happens, it's where it begins. At Red Door Homes, they make building your dream home simple with over 30 customizable floor plans for your land, all with transparent pricing and a full 10-year structural warranty for peace of mind that lasts. New this year, Red Door has developments in Hardin Valley, Maryville, Alcoa, and North Knoxville, closer than ever to where you want to live. Red Door Homes, built for life, built for you. Learn more at reddoorhomestn.com.
Hey folks, Jordan's with Ted Russell Nissan. Here we go. If it'll drive, it's worth $5,500. Buy any new in-stock Nissan and you'll receive $5,500 for any old sled you can drive to Ted. And remember, it has to drive to be worth $55,000. Retail marketing campaign, one trade-in per vehicle, all rebates included, and NMAC financing.
Cold weather is here. Is your heating system ready and running efficiently? Don't wait to find out. A simple tune-up now can help prevent costly breakdowns when you need your heat the most. Right now, Pipe Wrench is offering a $79 heating system tune-up to keep your home warm, safe, and worry-free all winter long. Our certified technicians inspect, clean, and fine-tune every part of your heating system for maximum efficiency and comfort, helping you avoid surprise breakdowns and high energy bills. And with Pipe Wrench Home Service's same-day service guarantee, you won't be left out in the cold waiting for help. Your comfort isn't just our job, it's our promise. Schedule your $79 heating system tune-up today at PipeWrench.com before winter decides to test your heater. Pipe Wrench Home Services, trusted in Knoxville, Maryville, Oak Ridge, and neighboring communities for over 20 years. And as always, same-day service guaranteed or the visit is free. For standard systems only, visit PipeWrench.com for details.
You already know that Miller Brothers Auto Repair offers services from transmissions and engines to oil change and routine maintenance. What you may not know is Miller Brothers Collision Center can handle all your collision repair needs. Our certified technicians will make your damaged car look brand new. We accept all insurance. If you bend it, we can mend it. Miller Brothers is located on Tazewell Pike right here in Knoxville, and we're proud supporters of the Tennessee Vols. Call us at 689-5072. That's 689-5072.
Listen to the Josh and Swain Show on Friday when they broadcast live from Beatty Chevrolet on Parkside Drive. If you want to upgrade your vehicle, listen for all the deals Beatty Chevrolet has during Josh and Swain Show from noon to 3 on Friday.
This report is sponsored by Aleve. Life doesn't wait, and neither should you. Aleve can help you deal with pain less throughout your day. With just one pill, Aleve lasts up to 12 hours. Don't let those aches and pains hold you back from doing what's important to you. Use as directed.
After a chilly start to your Monday, temperatures gradually climb into the middle 40s into the afternoon with a mostly clear and sunny sky. If you have any evening plans tonight, temperatures fall back into the 40s and 30s as we're going out to dinner. As we look ahead towards tomorrow morning, temperatures start out once again pretty cold, sitting right around 27 degrees. From the WVLT First Alert Weather Center, I'm meteorologist Belle Oliver.
Baby boomer business owners, are you thinking about retirement but not sure how to sell your business? The team at Transworld Business Advisors helps business owners sell their business all day, every day. Visit sellmyknoxvillebusiness.com or call Doug Coase at 865-207-9454.
Josh and Swain is brought to you by Junk Be Gone. Rent any dumpster at regular rate and get 2 extra days free. Junk Be Gone, the bee's knees of junk removal for 2 decades.
The hottest sports stories of the day, broken down to their very core with honest, informed opinions. Here's Josh and Swain on The Sports Animal.
Back on Josh and Swain. Thanks for being with us. In the text box, we're told Phillip Rivers is available. Can't get much more mature than that for Las Vegas.
Bring him in. Are you talking about here?
I think for the Raiders. But hey,
I was talking about Knoxville.
Well, hey, maybe
we can get a waiver.
Maybe so. We don't know who will quarterback the Vols in 2026. We don't know what the college football playoff will look like for the 2026 season. Not yet. We're getting closer.
Nope. Could be 16 teams. Could be 12. I have no clue, man. Rules change every other month, it seems like.
The deadline for completing the format for the college football playoff beyond this season is approaching. It's 11 days away. Next Friday, January 23rd, the college football playoff leaders must decide on the new format. So the 10 FBS commissioners, as well as Notre Dame's athletic director, will have to come to a decision. They are going to meet this upcoming Sunday in Miami, the day before the national championship game. They're going to discuss two models. I read from Heather Dinich at ESPN.com. A 16-team field that would include 5 conference champions and 11 at-large teams, and another format with 24 teams. Now, I think what is most interesting here is that, as Dinich writes, Greg Sankey's support of a 16-team field is extremely significant because of the weight he carries in the room, but it won't happen if Tony Petitti, the Big Ten commissioner, is not on board. Sources tell Heather Dinich that the Big Ten wants to use this as leverage to eventually lock in a field with at least 24 teams with or without automatic qualifiers in exchange for support of a 16-team tournament. Now, sources said the Big Ten is looking for a commitment to move to 24 teams after 2 or 3 seasons. So by 2028 or 2029. Though some in the room will be willing to consider a 24-team field halfway through the new 6-year deal, there is a strong reluctance to commit to it now, and that could keep the stalemate going. A 24-team playoff without automatic qualifiers, though, might be appealing enough for Sankey to consider, according to ESPN. So, next year, Swain, it could be a 12-team playoff, as it has been the last 2 seasons. It could be a 16-team playoff. And if it is a 16-team playoff, they could have some kind of agreement to a few years later move to a 24-team playoff.
And still have a 9-game schedule and still have 12 games in the regular season and a conference championship? Nah, man. Nah, I love me some college football, but that's too much. That's too much. If I'm a player, go ahead and do that. I'm asking for even more. And I need, like, my contract to say that if we make the playoffs in a 24-team playoff, like, this is the money that I need to be making. That's a whole nother half of a season. Nah, man. That's too much.
It's too much, yeah.
It's too much. 24 is too much. If you're going to keep 12 games in the regular season and the conference title game. I mean, I know they're professional athletes, but they're not NFL players.
What's going on with this sport? A lot is the answer. A lot's going on.
It's wacky, man. It's wacky.
In the text box, Heath Schuler still has one more year. Did leave early. Heath will probably tell you he's done at this point. You take early 90s Heath Schuler in this offense,
no, he would cook.
Would be problematic for the rest of the SEC.
Yeah, he would cook. Yeah, man, it's tough for the college football fan right now. It really is. It's really tough. I mean, I watched the college football playoffs this past week, NFL playoffs this past week. I don't know which one's better for people, but I know for me, it wasn't the same. Like, it wasn't the same when you would watch college and watch NFL, and it's like, oh yeah, it's college all day long, man. Look at what's going on with the fans and all. Like, it just ain't the same for me right now. So, I hope that they can rein this thing back in. it gives our programs an opportunity to play with a level playing field. I mean, it really makes you think about how Bama and Georgia really had the game rigged. Like, think about it, man. The schools that had these dynasties, it was only the 2 or 3 year in and year out, they really had the game rigged, Josh, when you think about it. My goodness. No wonder Saban and Kirby Smart didn't want things to change. I don't blame them one bit.
Yeah, why should they have?
They had the game locked down. Wow. Indiana's about to win a national championship. They're 60 minutes away from winning a national championship. A team that couldn't fill half of their stadium 3 years ago, 2 years ago. I didn't know Mark Cuban was even an Indiana alum until they started winning.
Now he's representing the program.
Now he's talking to the media.
Remember Tennessee's comeback win over Indiana in the bowl game?
Why did we have to come back? I'm sorry, man. Shouldn't have never been a game. But yeah, it's different, man. It is different. What's one thing that's the same though? People still watching it.
They are still watching.
They're still watching it, and they're watching it more than ever.
Yep. We appreciate you listening or watching. We are live on the Sports Animal YouTube channel today. We're with you on the Sports Animal, on the radio dial, on the Sports Monster. If you're streaming out there, thanks for being with us however you're tuning in. 865-656-9900 to join us. We're presented by Junk Be Gone on Josh and Swain.
You're either in or you're out. And some things need to be kept in. And some things need to be kept out.
Whether it's for safety, curb appeal, or privacy, Cantrell Fence Company separates the in from the out. Aluminum, wood, vinyl, or chain link, we can meet your needs. Let us help you keep what's important in and the rest out. Get your instant estimate today at CantrellFence.com.
7. Can't get the number 7 out of my head.
Why?
I was starving, so I stopped in Kenjo and grabbed a Super Granddaddy, and it was only $7.
Oh, yeah. A 2-foot-long Super Granddaddy sub piled high with 5 kinds of meat, cheese, tomato, and onion can feed up to 4 people, and it's just $7. That's just $1.75 a person.
I love Kenjo math.
Especially when it involves a $7 2-foot-long Super Granddaddy sub. Come on, let's go to Kenjo and get another $7 Super Granddaddy.
Join Tyler and Will this Friday afternoon at Oak Ridge Nissan at the corner of Illinois Avenue and the Turnpike in Oak Ridge. Make that short 10-minute drive from anywhere to Oak Ridge and save thousands. This Friday afternoon, starting at 3 at Oak Ridge Nissan with Tyler and Will in 99.1, the Sports Animal.
Are your investment returns as good as they could be? This is Eric Ainge from the Eric Ainge Show on 99.1 The Sports Animal, and also host of the Organized Investor Show with Jerry Goodman and Megan Hubbard from Tennessee Wealth Management. We'll explain how lower fees and costs, along with using stocks instead of funds, may materially improve your financial future. The first 9 months of 2025, the 210 accounts this team manages averaged a net return of 33.2%, and that's 3.5 times more than the Dow. Their 5-year track record is 18.3% per year, which is 7 points better than the Dow. To learn things your advisor will never tell you, listen to the Organized Investor Show every Saturday at 11 a.m., every Sunday at 9 a.m. on News Talk 98.7. You can also listen at theorganizedinvestor.com on your favorite podcast player or podcast page, The Eric Ainge Show. Past performance is no guarantee of future results, and returns will vary depending on investment objectives and tolerance for risk.
Join Tyler and Will live this Thursday at Whitehead Auto Sales, 7117 Chapman Highway. Voted #1 in Blount County for 5 years straight and now serving South Knoxville. We'll see you this Thursday at Whitehead Auto Sales with the Sports Animal.
Hi, I'm Zach Stinnett, third-generation owner of Stinnett Collision. As a proud supporter of Tennessee athletics, we know that every game counts. When a collision puts you out of play, we're here to get you back in the game. Family owned since 1965, Stinnett Collision now has locations in Maryville and Sevierville. With double the space and a team of certified technicians, we'll tackle your repairs and get you back on the road in no time. Don't let a collision sideline you. Visit Stinnett Collision today.
Men all around Knoxville are celebrating the difference Men's Pro has made in their life. I'm Evan Bass, founder of the clinic. If you're struggling with ED, we want you to be able to celebrate as well. As men, we hate going to the doctor, but Men's Pro was designed to take care of men like you better. These things can get worse if untreated, but you're not alone. The medical support team at Men's Pro has your back. Today's the day to feel alive again. ED, performance issues, enhancement. We've effectively helped men jumpstart their performance comprehensively and with proven medication dialed in just for you. With same-day booking, you can meet our passionate team, and under guidance from our medical provider, you could leave with a plan that changes your life. The number one thing we hear guys say is, I forgot how I used to feel. Guys, it's time to feel amazing and crush this new year. Call my team right now and let us treat you to an unforgettable experience. Dial 865-544-8220 or go to menspronknoxville.com.
This is Josh and Swain. Thank you for being with us. Multiple texts in favor of 16 teams for the college football playoff.
Yeah, I'm cool with that.
Vol says first 2 rounds should be home games for the higher seed, semifinals and finals at neutral sites.
Yeah, I'm cool with that too.
Yep.
I think that's a great idea.
Yep. Bob says the same.
Yeah.
First 2 rounds, home games. I agree.
Yeah, 100%. Bring that on. I just don't know how you do that in the conference championship game still mean the same. But we'll see. And if Tennessee's in that thing, I'll be in Atlanta happy, enjoying it. But Miami did not win their conference, and they have a chance to win the championship. Indiana won their conference, and they have the same chance to win a national championship. Which position would you rather be in? Does it really matter which position is best? There should be an advantage. There should be a prize outside of a trophy and bragging rights for going to the conference championship and winning it. But for Miami, they would gladly trade an ACC title for a national championship.
Indiana, the only team to win with a first-round bye in the playoff the last 2 seasons. Teams with the first-round bye are 1-7.
Yep, playing matters, and that's why we see teams that come off a bye. They are a little bit slower, a little bit shaky, and off rhythm. Playing football, there's only one way to get better at it, and that's to play it. Only one way to improve tackling, that's to tackle. And when you don't do it, just like in basketball, when you don't shoot, or golf, if you don't swing, you get worse. You don't stay the same. So I like that stat.
Drew says, how about instead of a conference championship game, there's a conference play-in game? There has been some talk of that. Big Ten perhaps has been behind that idea.
Damn, Big Ten, they run the show now, huh?
Well, they might be getting a 3rd straight national championship.
Golly.
Michigan, Ohio State, and Indiana will try to be the 3rd straight against Miami. So it'll be 3 straight years with the SEC being not only shut out of a national title, but a national title game appearance.
But I guess the downside about the SEC not winning is, we don't get a chance to make a little bit of money off those schools. That's probably the only downside. And honestly, the anti-SEC love, it's not as strong anymore because really you versus everyone more now than ever. It ain't just anti-SEC who you recruit against. Man, you recruit against everybody. And there's a chance you can play anybody. So, yeah, you may play a 9-game SEC schedule. You may play these guys, but you're really competing against everybody in recruiting more now than ever.
Well, in the last 2 weeks, roughly, haven't you looked at Indiana and Texas Tech and what they're doing in the portal as much as you've looked at Alabama and Georgia?
They're bigger threats. It's weird. Just weird. But you have to adapt. Mm-hmm. You have to find a way to not only survive in your current your climate and environment. You gotta win. You gotta just find a way.
Yep.
Until the rules change and things settle down, you just gotta find a way.
Here is a way to connect with us. You can call or text 865-656-9900. We have another hour to go. Reacting to the weekend, celebrating Swain's Bears' victory over the Green Bay Packers. Getting ready until 3 o'clock. We'll monitor the portal. If anything's happening there, we'll update you as we continue for another hour on Josh and Swain.
Hey, I'm Chris Van Vliet. This is Insight with Chris Van Vliet. Go behind the scenes and beyond the headlines with people like John Cena.
That's where Never Give Up comes from. I wasn't Brock. I wasn't Roman. I wasn't Dwayne. I was last.
And the biggest names in pro wrestling and beyond.
It's a legitimate interview.
This is Insight with
Chris Van Vliet.
Insight with Chris Van Vliet. Follow and listen on your favorite platform.
Your home isn't just where life happens, it's where it begins. At Red Door Homes, they make building your dream home simple with over 30 customizable floor plans for your land, all with transparent pricing and a full 10-year structural warranty for peace of mind that lasts. New this year, Red Door has developments in Hardin Valley, Maryville, Alcoa, and North Knoxville, closer than ever to where you want to live. Red Door Homes, built for life, built for you. Learn more at reddoorhomestm.com.
I'm John Morgan of Morgan & Morgan. My best advice to you when hiring a lawyer for your injury case is simple. If you know court personnel, ask them who they'd hire. They know. If you know an insurance adjuster, ask them. They know. And then ask them about us. Ask them about Morgan & Morgan. They know. I look forward to talking to you soon. There's only one Morgan & Morgan, America's largest injury law firm for the people.
Injured? Dial Pound Law.
Morgan & Morgan, 150 4th Avenue North, Nashville, Tennessee. Tennessee lawyer will handle Tennessee cases. Prior results do not guarantee a similar outcome.
Slow drains, gurgling, and bad odors may seem minor, but left unattended, they can turn into a plumbing emergency fast. Don't let a clogged drain become a disaster. Keep things moving smoothly with Pipe Wrench's $99 drain clearing, guaranteed to work, or it's free. Our certified plumbers arrive prepared with the tools and expertise to clear even the most stubborn clogged drains. And with our same-day service guarantee, you get fast relief without the inconvenience of waiting. Have more than just a clogged drain? We also offer free on-site estimates and free second opinions on repairs. Your comfort isn't just our job, it's our promise. Schedule your $99 drain clearing online today at pipewrench.com. If we can't clear it, you don't pay. Pipe Wrench Home Services, trusted in Knoxville, Maryville, Oak Ridge, and neighboring communities for over 20 years. Same-day service guaranteed, or the visit is free. For residential main lines only, requires clean-out access. Visit pipewrench.com for details.
Join the Eric Ains Show with Eric and Brian on Thursday at Miller Brothers Auto Repair and Collision Center at 7123 Tazewell Pike from 9 to noon. Oil changes and everything for your car. Check out the full-service Miller Brothers Auto Repair and Collision Center.
Rascal Flats, Life is a Highway Tour 2026. This Friday, Thompson Bowling Arena at Food City Center. Country music's greatest vocal group, Rascal Flats. Back on the road. With special guests, Chris Lane and Lauren Elena. Tickets on sale now at Ticketmaster.com. Produced by Live Nation. Rascal Flats Live.
Hey, folks, Darrell Anderson with Ted Russell Nissan, and if it'll drive, it's worth $5,500 toward the purchase of any new in-stock Nissan. That's right. Drive any old trade-in onto our lot, and you'll receive not up to, but guaranteed $5,500. Ted Russell Nissan on Kingston Pike. Retail marketing campaign, one trade-in per vehicle, all rebates included, and NMAC financing.
You're either in or you're out. And some things need to be kept in. And some things need to be kept out.
Whether it's for safety, curb appeal, or privacy, Cantrell Fence Company separates the in from the out. Aluminum, wood, vinyl, or chain link, we can meet your needs. Let us help you keep what's important in and the rest out. Get your instant estimate today at CantrellFence.com.
From the Budweiser Studios, this is WNML AM Knoxville, WNML FM Friendsville, streaming worldwide on 99.1 thesportsanimal.com and on the Sports Animal app. We are 99.1 The Sports Animal.
This is a Westwood One Sports Minute.
Presented by Chumba Casino, your online casino for plays, spins, and a chance to score. Must be 21 and over. Terms at ChumbaCasino.com. The 49ers beat the Eagles 23-19 to advance in the divisional round. Give credit to Robert Saleh, who got the defense to step up and shut down the Eagles' offense. If anyone's deserving of a second chance at becoming a head coach, it's Saleh. I'm Chris Black.
What if your instincts could pay off? With Robinhood Prediction Markets, you could put your knowledge to work on the events that matter to you. Prediction Markets isn't just sports. It's the Fed rate decision, your favorite award show, and so much more beyond the playing field. Trade events with Robinhood. Visit Robinhood.com/predict. That's Robinhood.com/predict. Futures and cleared swaps trading involves significant risk and is not appropriate for everyone. Event contracts are offered by Robinhood Derivatives LLC, a registered futures commission merchant and swap firm.
This is the story of the one. As the purchasing manager at a manufacturing plant, she knows the only thing more important than having the right safety gear is having it there when you need it. That's why she partners with Grainger for auto reordering, so her team members can count on her to have cut-resistant gloves on hand, and each shift can run safely and efficiently. Call 1-800-GRAINGER, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
Josh and Swain is brought to you by Junk Be Gone. Rent any dumpster at regular rate and get 2 extra days free. Junk Be Gone, the bee's knees of junk removal for 2 decades.
This is Josh and Swain. We begin hour number 3. Thank you for being with us with today's show presented by Junk Be Gone, East Tennessee's junk removal specialist, online at junkbegone.biz. Swain, we were asked in the text box, are we the Tennessee Nittany Lions now?
I guess so. 10 State.
10 State. Tennessee did hire Jim Knowles to be the defense coordinator. He has brought a few coaches with him, and now will bring some defensive talent with him. Linebacker Amari Campbell.
No, we Tennessee and the Penn State folks just decided to be Vols.
Okay. I'll be honest, I'm not sure they're following. I'm not sure they're going to follow the coaches. I'm sure they wish some of the players well.
What you mean?
The Penn State fans? I think they're on to Matt Campbell.
Oh, well, they should be.
Yeah.
Yeah, they should be. But no, the players and the former Penn State coaches are now Vols. So, no, we're still Tennessee.
Oh, those who left. I got you. Okay.
Yeah. The people who left who are now here, they are Vols.
Yeah.
We're not Penn State.
Yeah.
Because those players decided not to be at Penn State. They're no longer Penn State players the moment they got into the portal. So,
yep. Amari and Chaz.
We Tennessee still.
DeJuan Lane, Xavier Gillum, they would say, we are Tennessee Vols.
We are Tennessee Vols. That's right. Listen, I had no issue with going out and getting players who are better, who played in a better defense, and going out and getting better coaching. We hopefully that proves to be the case, but that's my concern. Better. Let's get better. And Tennessee is doing that defensively. Offensively, I don't know. I know we got a receiver returner in the portal. I think Tennessee.
Yeah, Gavin Freeman. What do you think there?
Well, you think about, like, outside of D. Williams, we just haven't been a strong threat in the return game. And you got the return in the bowl game, but, like, the kickoff return is an opportunity to go score. But over the years, it feels like we just fair catch it and just we're okay with taking the ball at the 25-yard line, 20-yard line. No. We should be trying to score at every phase of the game. Defense, we should be attacking, creating turnovers, scooping and scoring, pick sixes. Offense, we should be explosive, trying to score. Special teams, why be any different? So go out and get yourself a returner that can make things happen. And if you need some help at the wide receiver position, cool. You shouldn't need help, but if he comes in and he provides leadership and an option for you that makes it difficult for some of the other guys, and they got to get better, and the competition makes them work harder, then I think it's great. So I have no problem with that move. I just, again, as long as you have the money and the plan in place to address the more pressing needs, like interior of the offensive line, I think we still got to address that. You still got to address running back. You still got to address defensive line. You got to address corner. Like, you're going to be playing against Sam Levitt. You're going to be playing against Arch Manning, and he just brought in Cam Coleman. You might want to get a pass rush.
Yep, Hollywood Smothers flipping from Bama to Texas to help the run game as well.
Yeah, like I know what we did so far in the portal defensively, but I don't think you can be done. I think you got to continue to build depth in those areas, and you got to get guys who can cover man to man. All that sit back zone, bend but don't break. We not trying to play that, not for 60 minutes. No, we got to be attacking. We got to get up in people's face and play man to man defense. You got to go get some dudes that can play that. So, yeah, we're not done the portal. Shouldn't be done, but I get the decision to bring in the transfer receiver that's going to be a return guy for you. He's a good return guy.
Yeah, it gives Tennessee more options, more depth.
Yeah, for sure.
You got to have that.
Yeah, for sure. I like it. I do like that move.
DJ Lagway, what's he doing?
I'm tired of DJ Lagway. Listen, bro, you've been in college 2 years.
Uh-huh.
I'm going to need you to act like it. You got into the portal. You went on your visits. You committed. Your visit should be over after you commit. Don't act like a 17-year-old who is going through the recruiting process for the first time and you don't know any better. You don't have any guidance. So you committed and you say, you know what, I'm going to keep my recruitment open. I'm still going to go take visits. Bro, you played 2 years of college football. Not only did you commit to a school, you committed to the school where your dad played. Have some respect. Don't keep taking visits after committing. If you want to take visits, you should have waited to commit.
Yeah, Lagway is committed to Baylor. Had a visit here in the last few days to Ole Miss.
Why? Why? What was the purpose? It doesn't make sense to me. And if you're Ole Miss, why? You're rolling with Deuce Knight. That's your guy.
Seems like it.
So, I don't understand what either side is doing here, especially DJ Lagway. I put more on him.
Meanwhile, Trinidad Chambliss is ready to head to state court to fight for a 6th year of eligibility after finishing this past season at Ole Miss.
I get it. I would do the same thing, but he needs to head to combine prep.
I agree. We will head to the phone lines and say hello to Jenny. Jenny, thank you for calling in. Good afternoon. You're on Josh and Swain.
Hey, I just want to know why I see it on so many of our fans are cool with just having Faison or GMAC take over, but history shows we have had 3 quarterbacks almost always. Peyton was 3rd. I was at UT with Casey Clausen. He was not the first quarterback in 2000. It was A.J. Suggs and Jonathan or Matthews. His last name was Matthews. Those 2 were before him. And then they ended up with Casey. So, I mean, people need to like get over this. We do need a third quarterback. History shows that.
Recent history shows you that you need 3 quarterbacks and you need experience in that position too. I'm with you. I am truly baffled how many people want to just roll with a young quarterback and just call it a day. Because if you watch college football in the last couple of years, you see more successful teams have experienced quarterbacks. So, listen, you may be able to get one young quarterback out of 10 that can lead you to the playoffs, but I just don't like those percentages. I like playing the percentages that are in our favor. I like high percentage throws. I like high percentage shots on the basketball court. I just like high percentage moves. And I think getting a experienced quarterback in the portal is a high percentage move. And if George beats him out, that means, dude, he got really, really better in a short amount of time. And that's good for everybody. Everybody wins if George beats out the transfer quarterback. But you can't wait to see if he's going to do that. You got to bring in someone else with experience. That's not fair on a young quarterback to be
Throw him out there.
Yeah, thrown out there with a new defense, 9-game conference schedule, a schedule that is 2 times more difficult than it was last year. That's not fair to that young quarterback. He may not ever recover if he fails.
I agree with you. I 100% agree with you, Jason. I really do. And I don't get it. I feel like social media has ruined a lot of things because I don't remember it being like this when I was in college. And I started college before Facebook, and Facebook kind of got in there, and it was just college students when it started. And then I got out. I think you were young. You were just starting when when I started, when I left UT. You were like a freshman or a sophomore.
Yeah, a sophomore. When Facebook popped off, it was 2004. I was a sophomore. Yep, because you had to have a college email to have Facebook.
I remember those days.
Sure did.
I remember. Hey,
sure did.
Well, thank you so much for the phone call. We really appreciate it.
Thank you. All right, bye.
Thanks, Jenny. Yeah, just a select few colleges were able to hop on Facebook.
Yep.
Game's changed since then, as everything else does too.
Yeah, I just
college football has changed in a big way. It is difficult with pretty much anything. With this case, for sure, to adjust to the change, to the new world that is college football. It is a different world than it was 20 years ago, the world of college football. It has a lot of the same ingredients.
With that being true, it's been 22 years since a true freshman has had success playing quarterback at Tennessee, starting the season as a starter. And everything was in place for that quarterback. You had a strength and conditioning program that the guy was running it was a disciple of John Stuckey, and that was in place for years. You had experienced backfield. You had an offensive line that was experienced. You had experience all over the place at depth. You had over 25, and I'm being modest here. You had over 25 NFL players. I know I'm being modest. I know there was a whole lot more than that, but like you had NFL players all over the place. And then you had a coaching staff that worked with each other for over a decade. And we haven't seen it since.
And you didn't have the portal where Philip Fulmer could have gone and gotten a veteran quarterback to come in instead and start to allow Angel Schaefer a year to prepare for 05.
So, like, I understand wanting to see a young guy, cool. But wanting for him to be the starter and also wanting max results, don't see the two happening at the same time. I just don't. Doesn't mean it can't. If it does, I'll be the first person to say I'm wrong. But I'm looking around the landscape, and the landscape is telling you no.
Who would you guys have gone and gotten in the portal in 2004? Maybe Dan Orlovsky from UConn? Derek Anderson at Oregon State? Bruce Gradkowski, remember him at Toledo?
So after Casey graduated in 03, if we went to the portal?
Kyle Orton would have been interesting. Could have gotten him from Purdue. Future Bear great. I think one of those guys you would have gone after.
I mean, I think if we were able to go to the portal, I bet that staff probably would have done the same thing.
Andrew Walter from Arizona State would have been interesting. He would have been a good mentor, big stature quarterback to kind of guide Ainge to set up 05. So that's who I think you would have gotten.
Listen, I understand saying, hey, why pay these players if you get them and you got to pay them, why not play them? Well, you can say that about every position. That doesn't mean you're going to pay every freshman and play every freshman. So why are we doing that to the quarterback position? I can promise you it'd be harder for Faison Brandon to play quarterback as a true freshman than for Tristan Keys. Now, George is not a true freshman. He'll be a redshirt freshman. But, again, follow the coach's actions. They're telling you what they need.
Mm-hmm.
If they did not feel like they needed a player from the portal, they wouldn't be in the portal. So just follow the coach's actions.
We were asked, is the North Texas quarterback still available? Drew Mestemaker. He is following his coach from North Texas to Oklahoma State.
Yeah, he got a big old bag.
Yeah, he committed more than a week ago.
Yeah.
To Oklahoma State. We'll continue the conversation, 865-656-9900. Jenny, appreciate the trip down memory lane to the start of Facebook there in the mid-2000s as well.
Yeah, that was great.
Man, a lot has happened since the early to mid-2000s. Jason Swain is here. Since then, he's had to wait on this kind of excitement around the Chicago Bears. Look at them. Bears are back. They head to the divisional round to take on the Rams in Chicago, cold Chicago, this upcoming weekend. We'll come back with you until 3 o'clock on Josh and Swain.
Be here this afternoon at 5 for 30 uninterrupted minutes of talking sports. Breaking only to give you 30-second traffic updates and then straight back to sports. No Huddle, powered by USS, proud ball sponsor and foundation expert United Structural Systems. For all your foundation and waterproofing needs.
They guarantee their best.
Call USS. No Huddle this afternoon at 5.
Mission New Year cleanup has begun with the agents at Zero Res Carpet Cleaning. Only Zero Res can save your carpets with their ZR water and non-toxic cleaners safe for people, pets, as well as the planet. Now here's the deal. For a limited time, you can get 2 rooms cleaned for free with the purchase of 2 rooms. So keep your family healthy this year with Zero Res, where you can easily schedule online. That is ZeroResKnoxville.com.
Must qualify for enrollment. Results may vary.
We all hear the radio ads about the IRS. They tell you to be afraid, to be scared, and they try to frighten you into calling. I'm not here to do that. Tax Relief Advocates is different. TRA is here to tell you that if you owe money to the IRS, whether it's $5,000, $50,000, or $500,000, we have a solution. It doesn't matter if you're sitting in your car, at work, or with your kids. No matter where you are, call now. 800-575-8695. Don't lose hope. TRA can eliminate or reduce what you owe to the IRS.
Generous programs are now available that can give you a fresh start.
Our passion is taxes and helping individuals fix their IRS problems.
We have over 1,000 5-star reviews on Google and an A+ with the Better Business Bureau.
You don't need to be afraid of the IRS any longer. End your tax nightmare today by visiting us online at TRA.com or call
800-575-8695. That's 800-575-8695.
Tax Relief Advocates. Real solutions for real people.
Join Tyler and Will live this Thursday at Whitehead Auto Sales, 7117 Chapman Highway. Voted #1 in Blount County for 5 years straight and now serving South Knoxville. We'll see you this Thursday at Whitehead Auto Sales with the sports animal.
Men all around Knoxville are celebrating the difference Men's Pro has made in their life. I'm Evan Bass, founder of the clinic. If you're struggling with ED, we want you to be able to celebrate as well. As men, we hate going to the doctor, but Men's Pro was designed to take care of men like you better. These things can get worse if untreated, but you're not alone. The medical support team at Men's Pro has your back. Today's the day to feel alive again. ED, performance issues, enhancement. We've effectively helped men jumpstart their performance comprehensively and with proven medication dialed in just for you. With same-day booking, you can meet our passionate team, and under guidance from our medical provider, you could leave with a plan that changes your life. The #1 thing we hear guys say is, I forgot how I used to feel. Guys, it's time to feel amazing and crush this new year. Call my team right now and let us treat you to an unforgettable experience. Dial 865-544-8220 or go to menspronknoxville.com.
Join John and Vince this Friday morning at Oak Ridge Nissan at the corner of Illinois Avenue and the Turnpike in Oak Ridge. Make that short 10-minute drive from anywhere to Oak Ridge Nissan and save thousands. This Friday morning from 6 till 9 at Oak Ridge Nissan with John and Vince in 99.1 The Sports Animal.
Hi, I'm Zach Stinnett, third-generation owner of Stinnett Collision. As a proud supporter of Tennessee athletics, we know that every game counts. When a collision puts you out of play, we're here to get you back in the game. Family owned since 1965, Stinnett Collision now has locations in Maryville and Sevierville. With double the space and a team of certified technicians, we'll tackle your repairs and get you back on the road in no time. Don't let a collision sideline you. Visit Stinnett Collision today.
7. Can't get the number 7 out of my head.
Why?
I was starving, so I stopped in Kenjo and grabbed a Super Granddaddy, and it was only $7.
Oh, yeah. A 2-foot-long Super Granddaddy sub piled high with 5 kinds of meat, cheese, tomato, and onion. And feed up to 4 people, and it's just $7. That's just $1.75 a person.
I love Kenjo math.
Especially when it involves a $7 2-foot-long Super Granddaddy sub. Come on, let's go to Kenjo and get another $7 Super Granddaddy.
Stream the Sports Animal free via the app, your smart speaker, your favorite streaming service, or the website at 991thesportsanimal.com.
Fair, honest sports conversation from two guys that define credibility. Here's Josh and Swain on 99.1 The Sports Animal.
This is Josh and Swain. Thank you for being with us. We have an attaboy to hand out. We will continue to look through the text box. We were asked, Swain, or you were asked, Swain, would you take Bo Pribula over George McIntyre and Faison Brandon? I'm guessing your response is you don't have to take him over them. If he ends up transferring to Tennessee, you can have Bo Pribula compete with McIntyre and Faison Brandon.
Yeah, that's the best case scenario. I mean, you don't have to make a quarterback decision on the starter between those three today. But with guys like Sam Levitt, you would have had to make that decision today. LSU made that decision today.
Yeah.
Or days leading up to today. But with Pribula, you pay him less. I don't know what type of leverage he has or what type of options he has outside of, like, Virginia and Tennessee. But, like, if he wants to take more to go to a place that will guarantee him a starting job, cool. There have been players that have visited Tennessee that wanted to be guaranteed a starting job on top of getting the money, and Tennessee said no. If you're Tennessee, you tell Bo, yeah, we'll pay you, but this is the amount, and it's probably going to be lower than some other offers. But here's an opportunity to come in and compete against some freshmen. One is a true freshman, the other is a redshirt freshman. And if you are Pribula, you should feel confident because you sat behind Drew Aller at Penn State. You will start at Missouri. You have more experience. You have an advantage in certain areas that they don't have. But if you are George McIntyre, you have an advantage on the offense and knowing it and having a better grasp of it and having a relationship with the current receivers that are on the roster. So you don't have to choose right now between Pabula or the young guns. If you're Josh Heupel, the smart thing would be to have all of them and let them compete during the spring and see who wins the battle.
Any update on Joey?
Man, it ain't looking good. But no,
okay,
not officially.
How about right now we hand out today's attaboy?
I just wanted to come by and congratulate you on the great work you've been doing.
I like your style. You remind me of a young me.
Failure is not an option.
That boy is good.
Homes, remind yourself, nobody built like you. You design yourself.
Attaboy. Swain, we've talked about maybe some Sooner Vols out there. We were asking the text box, any Nittany Vols? What about some Bear Vols? You've got your Chicago Bears hoodie on today. You're proud of them.
Mm-hmm.
They got a never-in-doubt win against the Packers on Saturday night to advance to the divisional round matchup with the LA Rams. And a key player in this run has been Darnell Wright, a VFL top 10 pick by the Bears after the 22 season, so the 2023 NFL Draft. He has continued to get better just as he did at Tennessee. He's continued to get better as an NFL offensive lineman and was recognized for that this past weekend as he was named to the second team All-Pro by the Associated Press. And you often hear about the Pro Bowl. That gets probably more talk. Being All-Pro, that's the real deal. That's the best of the best. So second team All-Pro for VFL third-year right tackle Darnell Wright from Tennessee.
My man about to get himself a huge second contract here in the next year. And if I'm the Bears, I'm doing it earlier than later. Go ahead and seal him, have him and Caleb together for the duration of their careers. But, man, huge attaboy to Darnell Wright, man. No one deserves it more. One of the most humble dudes, awesome personality. So happy for him. And sky's the limit for him. Next year, first team All-Pro.
Two of the fellow second-team offensive linemen this year, Trent Williams and Quentin Nelson. Two of the best we've seen do it in a long time. Williams at left tackle for the 49ers, and then Quentin Nelson, who's just been an outstanding guard now for a long time for the Indianapolis Colts. Darnell Wright's name right there next to him. So, yeah, long way to go still with his career, more that he can accomplish. That's a big accomplishment in his third season. Now a second-team All-Pro with the still alive Chicago Bears. So we hand out an attaboy to Darnell Wright every day, finding the good that's being done. Sometimes it's on the field or on the court. It's in the sports world. Other times not. People doing good things out there in the real world. We will highlight them each day, handing out our attaboys and attagirls. 865-656-9900 to be part of the show. We have another 30 minutes to go. A little more hoops, more football. Looking back at the weekend with you until 3 o'clock. Every day presented by Junk Be Gone on Josh and Swain.
For details on how to match up the timing on the Vol Network audio with games carried on TV, text the word MATCH to 865-656-9900. That's MATCH to 656-9900.
Sweet Deals are your chance to experience some of the finest restaurants and attractions East Tennessee has to offer at unbeatable prices. This Friday morning at 9, go to 991thesportsanimal.com and get a sweet deal to Chicago Hot Dog and Sausage Company and get $50 for only $25.
Time now for a Sports Animals Sports Minute.
Former Arizona State quarterback Sam Leavitt is reportedly signing with LSU after entering the transfer portal earlier this month. Leavitt is the number 2 quarterback in the transfer rankings and is choosing to play for Lane Kiffin at LSU after also taking visits to Miami, Tennessee, and Kentucky. He led the Sun Devils to a Big 12 championship and a college football playoff appearance during his first season with the program in 2024 and was named a second-team All-Big 12 selection. The NFL playoffs wildcard weekend wraps up tonight as the Steelers host the Texans at 8:15 with the winner set to take on the Patriots in the divisional round on Sunday. NBA games in action tonight. 7 o'clock, Jazz take on the Cavs. 7:30, Celtics visit the Pacers. Raptors host the Sixers. 8:30, Nets visit the Mavericks. 10 o'clock, Kings get the Lakers. And the Hornets visit the Clippers at 10:30. And the Lady Vols improved to 4-0 in SEC play with an 85-50 win at Arkansas yesterday. The Lady Vols take on Alabama on Sunday. I'm Joel Silverberg.
You already know that Miller Brothers Auto Repair offers services from transmissions and engines to oil change and routine maintenance. What you may not know is Miller Brothers Collision Center can handle all your collision repair needs. Our certified technicians will make your damaged car look brand new. We accept all insurance. If you bend it, we can mend it. Miller Brothers is located on Tazewell Pike right here in Knoxville, and we're proud supporters of the Tennessee Vols. Call us at 689-5072. That's 689-5072.
Join the Sports Animal with Josh and Swain this Tuesday as they broadcast live from Graphic Creations in Knoxville from noon to 3, brought to you by Axiom Wealth Management. World-class solutions with tangible results, offering a tailored approach to financial security for every season of life. Listen to the Josh and Swain Show on Friday when they broadcast live from Beatty Chevrolet on Parkside Drive. If you want to upgrade your vehicle, listen for all the deals Beatty Chevrolet has during Josh and Swain Show from noon to 3 on Friday.
It all comes down to this, folks.
Yep, the entire season is on the line.
But my throat has officially thrown in the towel. Sounds like you need Vicks VapoCool drops. They're max strength and vaporize sore throat pain.
Whoa! These VapoCool drops hit fast.
Speaking of fast, did you just see that play?
Yeah, he vaporized that ball.
That pun should have come with a penalty.
Vaporize sore throat pain with Vicks VapoCool drops. Use as directed.
Jake from State Farm. I just beat my running PR, so I'm celebrating with the Banana Bonanza smoothie.
Hey, and you can keep celebrating when you create an affordable price just for you by bundling your home and auto with the State Farm Personal Price Plan. Go bananas.
I will. Hey, make it a large.
Bundling, just another way to save with the Personal Price Plan. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Prices are based on rating plans that vary by state. Coverage options are selected by the customer. Availability, amount of discounts and savings, and eligibility vary by state.
A.G. Hines Company. For more than 100 years, since great-grandfather Albert Hines first opened the doors back in 1920, the best construction companies East Tennessee have used their building materials. But when it comes to your do-it-yourself projects, they're also the best first stop you can make thanks to their prices, selection of tools, and their experience. Visit their century-old business on Hines Street in downtown Knoxville. For 4 generations, they've been the area's most trusted supplier with building materials and tools. A.G. Hines Company. Building materials since anyone can remember.
Hey folks, Jordan's with Ted Russell Nissan. Here we go. If it'll drive, it's worth $5,500. Buy any new in-stock Nissan and you'll receive $5,500 for any old sled you can drive to Ted. And remember, it has to drive to be worth $55,000. Retail marketing campaign, 1 trade-in per vehicle, all rebates included, and NMAC financing.
Happy New Year. Junk Be Gone is celebrating by giving you 2 free days with any dumpster rental. Perfect for clearing up around the house, remodeling, yard cleanup, and so much more. They drop it off, you load it up, and off it goes. Give them a buzz for more information. Junk Be Gone has proudly been the #1 junk removal company for the past 20 years. Junk Be Gone. Driveway dumpsters, full-service junk removal and demolition. Give them a buzz. Call today for a free estimate. Junk Be Gone. The bee's knees of junk removal for 2 decades.
As the old saying goes, size matters.
At Morgan & Morgan, we have over 1,000 lawyers and nearly 6,000 people on staff.
But at the core, this is and always has been a family business.
Our family watching out for your family.
Call us or email us 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, even on a Saturday or a Sunday.
And if you ever have a problem, call our mom.
Morgan & Morgan.
For the people and your family. Injured? Dial pound law.
Morgan & Morgan, 150 4th Avenue North, Nashville, Tennessee. Tennessee lawyer will handle Tennessee cases. Prior results do not guarantee a similar outcome.
Mission New Year cleanup has begun with the agents at Zero Res Carpet and Air Duct Cleaning. 2 rooms clean for free with the purchase of 2 rooms when you mention me, Tyler Ivins from the Sports Animal. Schedule online. Kick off the new year with Zero Res at ZeroResKnoxville.com.
This report is sponsored by Aleve. Life doesn't wait, and neither should you. Aleve can help you deal with pain less throughout your day. With just 1 pill, Aleve lasts up to 12 hours. Don't let those aches and pains hold you back from doing what's important to you. Use as directed.
After what was a chilly start to this morning, we'll see temperatures climb into the middle 40s heading into your Monday afternoon. We've got lots of sunshine out there today. Yes, you'll need the jacket if you are spending some time outdoors. For tonight, temperatures gradually fall back into the middle 20s. From the WVLT First Alert Weather Center, I'm meteorologist Belle Oliver.
Happy New Year! Junk Be Gone is celebrating by giving you 2 free days with any dumpster rental. Junk Be Gone. Driveway dumpsters, full-service junk removal and demolition. Give them a buzz. Junk Be Gone. The bee's knees of junk removal for 2 decades. Josh and Swain is brought to you by Junk Be Gone. Rent any dumpster at regular rate and get 2 extra days free. Junk Be Gone. The bee's knees of junk removal for 2 decades.
This is Josh and Swain. Thank you for being with us. Jason Swain is here at VFL, former Tennessee wide receiver. I'm Josh Ward. We're presented by Junk Be Gone every day. Swain, I read to you from Matt Zenitz of CBS Sports. This was 9 minutes ago. He wrote, Tennessee has not given up yet regarding Sam Leavitt and has still been pushing in hopes of remaining a consideration for him, sources tell CBS Sports. This comes following reports earlier this morning from multiple outlets that Sam Leavitt gave a commitment to Lane Kiffin and LSU.
I mean, we saw Hollywood Smothers, the NC State running back, commit to Alabama and then flip to Texas. So it's not impossible. Man, the optics are not ideal here. You get him after his visit at LSU. The visit wasn't necessarily a home run for LSU. He gets here. LSU tries to go tamper in the portal with the Washington quarterback. Did not work. So they pivot, come back to Sam Leavitt. Lane Kiffin comes to Knoxville. While he's here, before he goes to a trip to Miami, and Leavitt commits to LSU after his visit to Miami. LSU, like I'm sure Tennessee, like I'm sure Miami did, probably had their doctors look at the foot and made sure that paying him a lot of money would be worth it. If I was any of these 3 schools, I would have it in his contract that, hey, man, the foot doesn't hold up and you're unable to play, we can't pay you the same money if you're healthy. And if I'm Sam Leavitt, I would understand that. Between the 3 schools, I wonder which school is willing to pay him that money no matter what. Because I'm sure that would be the school that gets him. If Miami has made a aggressive offer like LSU made to get his commitment. Now, we know Miami offered Ty Simpson more money than any quarterback has ever made in the portal. So it seems like they are willing to spend that dollar amount. And you look at all the money that they have brought in through their participation in the playoff, it seems like they got some extra bread to play with. The thing that looks a certain type of way for Tennessee is, man, you had him on campus for 2 days.
Mm-hmm.
Like, man, you had him on campus for 2 days. And I know he was on campus, LSU too.
Yeah.
But
since Sam Leavitt visited Tennessee, he has both visited Miami and, at least according to reports from CBS, ESPN, On3, committed to LSU.
Yeah.
So
visited with LSU.
Yeah, that is since his trip to Knoxville. So we'll see if anything changes, but Matt Zenitz of CBS Sports saying that Tennessee has not given up on trying to get Sam Leavitt to Tennessee.
So the price tag looks like it's going to be high fives.
If that's the case, could that mean Tennessee agrees with the CBS report that things don't look good for Joey Aguilar as well?
If they are going back to Sam Levitt, then it would check out that way.
Multiple texters are saying our boosters hate Lane so much they're now throwing more into the pot to try to get Levitt from Lane Kiffin. And remember, LSU will play in Knoxville against Tennessee on November 21st.
I thought there was supposed to be like a cap with NIL, with the CSC. Ain't that what they call themselves? Is that not a thing?
Swain, you're a sweet kid.
Lee Corso style. Forget them. Let's go. That's what all the schools are doing around the country. Boy. Sam Levitt, man. You would love to be in his position. He got some major leverage right now.
Yeah. Yeah, congrats to Sam and his agent.
Because
LSU, I believe is his brother.
LSU, they got a commitment from a quarterback from Elon.
That's right.
And then they have a position that's a good position with a transfer from USC who's a young player.
That's right. The talented freshman Longstreet also checking out LSU.
So Lane may be trying to get all three of them, or at least two of them. Well, he has a commitment from two of them already, but he may be trying to get all three. But, hey, if you love it, man, it's a great position to be in. Great position to be in. He did not have a good game against Mississippi State.
Mm-hmm.
But since that game, he was pretty dang good. And last year, he was really good. And I think he would be a drafted quarterback in the first 2 days of the NFL draft if he did not get hurt. So I understand looking at the Mississippi State game and drawing conclusions, but hey, Ty Simpson wasn't perfect all year long. Had a better start than a finish, and he's put himself in a position to be a first, second-round pick too. So that is an NFL quarterback we're talking about. This ain't just some random quarterback. Like, this is a Sunday football player.
Yeah, big-time talent.
Yeah.
Nathan asked, when should we know about Joey? And Andrew said, I'll take $6 to $7 million to either be the guy or not be the guy. College football is beginning to be a turnoff, honestly. Look, fans that are turned off by this stuff, I get it. Totally.
Mm-hmm.
I get it.
Yep.
We'll come back. One segment to go. We'll wrap things up. Power poll winners and losers from the weekend.
Don't turn you on, that's for sure.
What a time.
I haven't heard anyone say, man, woo, this portal stuff, man, it really gets me going. No, it's a turnoff. It really is.
Yep.
It really is, man.
But it can probably be addicting, too. You're refreshing.
Yep.
You're swiping up.
Yep.
Give me the latest.
Yep.
Yep. It's a lot. It also keeps college football in the news cycle. You get a game here or there every once in a while. But besides those games,
get one more.
We got one more. A week to go until the national championship game, Indiana against Miami. We have one more NFL playoff game to go tonight, the Steelers and the Texans. Bears are on to the next round. We'll have winners and losers coming up. Final thoughts from today's show in our next segment, presented by Junk Be Gone on Josh and Swain.
Men all around Knoxville are celebrating the difference Men's Pro has made in their life. I'm Evan Bass, founder of the clinic. If you're struggling with ED, we want you to be able to celebrate as well. As men, we hate going to the doctor, but Men's Pro was designed to take care of men like you better. These things can get worse if untreated, but you're not alone. The medical support team at Men's Pro has your back. Today's the day to feel alive again. ED, performance issues, enhancement. We've effectively helped men jumpstart their performance comprehensively and with proven medication dialed in just for you. With same-day booking, you can meet our passionate team, and under guidance from our medical provider, you could leave with a plan that changes your life. The number one thing we hear guys say is, I forgot how I used to feel. Guys, it's time to feel amazing and crush this new year. Call my team right now and let us treat you to an unforgettable experience. Dial 865-544-8220 or go to menspronknoxville.com.
At the YMCA of East Tennessee, your membership comes with so much more than just access to the gym. Group classes like yoga, body pumps, Zumba, Pilates, Ultimate Fit, and water aerobics are all included. Need childcare while you work out? No problem. Whether you're an elite athlete training for the Knoxville Marathon or stepping into the gym for the very first time, yes, we'll even help you turn on the treadmill. You'll find all the support you need at the Y. 5 locations in Knoxville, unlimited possibilities. Join the Y today at ymcaknoxville.org, the YMCA of East Tennessee, for a better us.
Join Tyler and Will this Friday afternoon at Oak Ridge Nissan, at the corner of Illinois Avenue and the Turnpike in Oak Ridge. Make that short 10-minute drive from anywhere to Oak Ridge and save thousands. This Friday afternoon, starting at 3 at Oak Ridge Nissan, with Tyler and Will in 99.1, the Sports Animal.
Hi, I'm Zach Stinnett, third-generation owner of Stinnett Collision. As a proud supporter of Tennessee athletics, we know that every game counts. When a collision puts you out of play, we're here to get you back in the game. Family owned since 1965, Stinnett Collision now has locations in Maryville and Sevierville. With double the space and a team of certified technicians, we'll tackle your repairs and get you back on the road in no time. Don't let a collision sideline you. Visit Stinnett Collision today.
Your home isn't just where life happens, it's where it begins. At Red Door Homes, they make building your dream home simple with over 30 customizable floor plans for your land, all with transparent pricing and a full 10-year structural warranty for peace of mind that lasts. New this year, Red Door has developments in Hardin Valley, Maryville, Alcoa, and North Knoxville, closer than ever to where you want to live. Red Door Homes, built for life, built for you. Learn more at reddoorhomestn.com.
Good old East Tennessee, we know family, hard work, and helping your neighbors still means a lot. I'm Nick Whitehead with Whitehead Auto Sales in Alcoa and Knoxville. Our family-owned and operated business is celebrating our 20-year anniversary. Our pillars are those 3 items: family, hard work, and helping your neighbor. Experience the difference of why we've been voted #1 in Blount County for years now, and why we've expanded to Chapman Highway to help even more. Visit whiteheadautosales.com or come shake our hands for a deal you can't find anywhere else. 20 years from our family to yours at Whitehead Auto Sales.
Temperatures are dropping, and if you're starting a DIY project this winter, you need cold weather building materials. A.G. Hines Company in downtown Knoxville has everything you need: materials, tools, and more than 100 years experience to answer your questions and help you get the job done right. Make them the best first stop you can make when it comes to your winter construction and do-it-yourself projects. Visit them in-store or online at aghines.com. A.G. Hines Company. That's AGHEINS.com.
Join the Sports Animal with Josh and Swain this Tuesday as they broadcast live from Graphic Creations in Knoxville from noon to 3, brought to you by Axiom Wealth Management. World-class solutions with tangible results, offering a tailored approach to financial security for every season of life.
I'm Tennessee head football coach Josh Heupel. Get your Tennessee football coverage where you get insight unlike any other. No one covers the ball like 99.1, the Sports Animal.
Back for the final segment of Josh and Swain. Thank you for being with us today. Don't forget tomorrow from 1 until 2 o'clock, Ron Slay, the Sleigh Ride. Be a lot to discuss. He was at the Big Orange Tip-Off Club earlier today. Always great when Ron's in town, and always great to have him on the show. So full hour tomorrow, hour number 2, the Sleigh Ride, thanks to Dead End Barbecue.
You get a text from Ron?
I did not.
Oh, me neither.
You're a little hurt?
A little bit, yeah.
When a friend comes in town, you'd like to hear from him, right?
I mean, you would like to. Yeah, but yeah, I see where we stand.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's good to know.
It's just a professional relationship. So, Ron has his boundaries. So he clearly set them, right?
Well, you both have sat on the VFL board at different times, I believe. Is that
No,
not right?
There's no more VFL board. The transfer portal messed that up.
It's made it a little more complicated.
Yep. Don't know who's a VFL anymore.
You are.
Well, I like to think so.
But it is a new era. So Ron Slade tomorrow for a full hour. Whatever else will have happened with the transfer portal in the next 21 hours, Swain. Quarterback updates, of course. An NFL game to react to tonight. Can the Steelers do it again? Can they find some kind of way? But they take on the Texans tonight. It's in Pittsburgh.
Best defense in the league. That pass rush is serious for the Steelers, for the Texans.
Yeah.
But you do get DK Metcalf back, and you are at home.
Yep.
And you got T.J. Watt. Is he back?
Yeah.
He still hurt?
No, he's good to go as far as I know. Houston, a 3-point favorite in Pittsburgh. Mike Tomlin is a home underdog.
You got Watt. You figure out a way to win.
What else do you need?
I mean, I know Stroud is from Cali, but he did play Ohio State.
That's right.
So, I mean, he might be used to the cold weather, but I just have a feeling T.J. Watt's going to make a play to turn that game around.
Hunter says, I think if you finish your college career at Tennessee, regardless of how many years, you're a VFL in my book. But Shane says VFL days are done, unfortunately. I don't think that's true. I just think it's different.
It's just different.
Chaz Lanier's a VFL, right?
If he calls himself one, I will call him that.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I have no doubt he predates the transfer portal. Juwan Jennings, VFL. How about him? Another postseason touchdown pass.
Yeah, man. What was funny about Juwan Jennings is like people, they mentioned the fact that he was a high school quarterback and he came here to play quarterback. But how Tennessee got him to play receiver, I think is hilarious because there was always a chance he would play receiver. And I remember seeing him in a 7-on-7 deal in Nashville. I was running an event, and his team came up and played against some of our combine players that we formed a 7-on-7 team with. And he started off as quarterback. He was throwing dimes, and then he moved to receiver and caught a touchdown. And so I went up to him. I was like, hey, man, introduced myself, whatever. I was like, hey, you better be careful catching all these touchdown passes because they're going to move you to receiver if you're looking this good at the receiver. But the way that Tennessee did it, I thought was really smooth. Remember, in the spring game, he played quarterback. He had the green jersey on, but his offensive line was a third-string offensive line. So he didn't have the protection, so he didn't look good, which made it easier for him to move to receiver.
And you know what? It wasn't the smoothest road, but it ended up great in his time at Tennessee, and it has worked out great from a 7th-round pick to the key role he plays. And guess what? 49ers fans love him.
Love him.
They love him.
They should.
Yep. So they advance, the 49ers do, in part thanks to big play from Juwan Jennings in the postseason. He was close to being a Super Bowl MVP a couple years ago.
He was trending.
Yep. And now helping them advance despite a bunch of injuries they've once again dealt with. Interesting talk out there with some of those injuries. Before we go, we hit today's power poll.
Captain, we're losing power in the warp engine.
Nuclear power plant.
What's up? I'm Kenny Powers.
You don't know the power of the dark side.
I have the power!
With great power comes great responsibility.
Full power, Mr. Scott.
And also quickly, Dylan asked just a moment ago in the text box, is Tennessee still pursuing Sam Leavitt in the portal? According to Matt Zenitz 20 minutes ago or so from CBS Sports, he reported that Tennessee has not given up hope on Leavitt despite his commitment to LSU earlier today. Swain, the weekend, behind us, winners and losers from this past weekend.
Yeah, got a few in each category. Wisconsin basketball, their men's team beat undefeated Michigan. Michigan was on a roll this year. Wisconsin puts the only L in their resume right now. The Bears, their win against Green Bay, first time beating those guys in a playoff game since the 40s, I was told by some Packers fans last week. Vandy Hoops, they're top 10 in the country. They beat Alabama at home. They didn't play a lot of people. Nate Oates said that publicly, which was a bad idea. Vanderbilt used that as motivation, got the win. They're in top 10 now. Vol Hoops, on the losers list. Blowout loss on the road against the Gators. Eagles, their loss at home versus a depleted 49ers roster. A.J. Brown, you throw him in the category as well. You wanted the ball all year long. He was willing to throw people under the bus. He was willing to act out. And you had multiple drops in the playoff game.
My winners from the weekend, it's a little bit delayed, but we got news this afternoon. Brooks Koepka returning to the PGA Tour. Maybe the golf world can heal with some talented players, plural potential, coming back. Number 4, I have Vandy. I'm actually going Vandy men's and women's basketball teams combined. The nation's only school with both basketball teams still undefeated. Ranked 11th for the men, 7th for the women. Match the best starts in program history. I have the 49ers, number 3, big win on the road. They find a way. Number 2, Indiana. I think Kurt Signetti would be mad at me if I put them at number 1. Job's not finished. I have your Bears at number 1. That's huge. Losers, the Eagles. Reasons laid out. The Vols. Reasons laid out. And number 1, it's Oregon plus Nike. Oregon loses to Indiana in a bad way. Nike takes one on the chin as it's Adidas versus Adidas in the national championship game. It'll be the first Adidas football national champ since the Vols in the 1998 season. Adidas is back.
I thought Adidas don't win championships. I thought it mattered that much.
Might be a good time to hop on board with Adidas.
Might be.
We'll find out. Sam Levitt, he's had a connection to Adidas. LSU's a Nike school.
Man, we need that connection to continue, man.
So did Raiola. He's going to Oregon. I don't know. We'll continue to monitor. 21 hours. A lot can happen between now and then.
Everything can change. You're right.
Every day, our show is presented by Junk Begone. Thank you for the interaction today. Thanks for all the calls, the texts during the show, and all the opinions. We always appreciate what you do for the show. Joel Silverberg producing. Thank you. The show's back tomorrow at 12 o'clock right here on Josh and Swain.
I know there can be a lot of uncertainty involved in planning your financial life. Modern retirement strategies demand an approach that acknowledges the unpredictability of markets, increasing life expectancies, and the ever-changing economic system that surrounds personal finance. Hi, this is Jim Brogan, and at Brogan Financial, we serve our clients in helping them achieve their life goals for retirement and beyond. Visit us online